Shadowrun, Race to a Billion. We have 5 players today. And we're going to start on the upper right-hand side. So let's go with Golden Dove.
Hey folks, Golden Dove here. I'm a friendly mage and I'm here to give you a good time today.
Alright, and then moving down with Dark Sun.
Careful what you say. Name's Dark Sun. I am a anthro-aquatic dragon street samurai. I'm here to be protecting everybody as much as I can.
Fantastic. Then we'll go to the left with Trathian.
I'm Trathian. I am a Tiger Decker.
Woo! And then we go up to Thomas.
Ooh, shotgun shells.
Thomas.
I am muted.
Nice job.
Oh boy, this is gonna go well. Okay, so I am Thomas. I'll be doing the face roll of the group, and yeah.
Alright, and then our
Good point.
new player up top above the Game Master tile, Nathaniel.
The name's Nathaniel. I'm a dwarf frigger, and I'm looking for the people who killed my sister. Any coin's good.
Thomas. Alright, so you have decided to take the sabotage mission. Once you receive your mission, you are told to head to the Outrix headquarters, which is the abandoned train station outside the Bronx. And as you approach, you see that Reggae is waiting for you already. Though he appears to be his usual stoned self, there does appear to be a bit of urgency in his step as he sees your group approaching and moves over towards you while holding something in his hand. I'm glad you guys are here, man. We had a development in the mission, and unfortunately, you're gonna have to put a little hustle in your bustle if you want to make your flight.
What's
Great.
the
How much hustle we
development?
That wasn't part of the deal.
No worries, man. It's just that I had to schedule for an earlier flight. It happens
That's it.
sometime. Yeah. That's the last time I go through kayak. Anyway. By the way, this is in no way a product endorsement for Experian, where you get flights at low rates. Anyway, this is the mission in a nutshell. The Megacorp company known as Technology is currently holding a product launch for one of the new product designs on the floating city of Galatia, which is floating in the Atlantic coast under the shadow of Atlantis. But that's not the important part. We found out that they're going to be hosting a poker tournament worth 50 million Nubian, man, and they've got the game rigged. The prize is going to someone as a bribe. That's not like the spirit of the game, man. So the Mr. Johnson wants you to fly to Galatia and put a wrench in the works by having someone else win instead. So yeah, subtly, being subtle is the name of the game here, but only when you first get in. And if you do break up whatever cheating is going on, As Technology can't even report it. So you got that going for you. Just be careful, my dudes. Galatia is all extraterritoriality, and the Megacorps aren't afraid to use it.
Hey, Thomas, how good are you at poker?
I can be pretty good at it, I think.
Well, someone's got to be.
Yeah,
Well, it's
Well, you're
not
gonna have to be.
me.
I'm gonna hire a production team.
Alright. Oh, does anyone have the sponsorship perk before we get too far?
You.
No, not me.
Alright.
Production team, but
You now have a production team. Get all those high quality photos.
Yeah.
He hands you all a ticket and a fake SIN, a burner SIN for you to use to get to Galatia. Your flight does leave relatively quickly.
Well, let's get going.
Yep.
All right, you head to the airport and fly off to the floating city of Galatia. I think it's everyone's probably first time seeing it. So it's a very large floating city. Think about half the size of New York, and it's in the middle of the ocean. So water as far as the eye can see, and then this tiny dot of artificially produced land right there. It is in the shadow of the floating island of Atlantis, so that's a little domineering of a sight to see as a landmass roughly the size of a like a large Asian country is just floating there up above. But that's not where you're going because the plane would crash and you would all die. So you head to Galatia and land at their airport.
Funny, Thomas will be. This will be the second time Thomas has been on a floating island.
This
Yeah,
is
same with me.
Same.
With Dark Sun.
Same with Golden. Hopefully this time we'll not end up with the island going down.
Seriously.
well, it's already happened to this place once, so it's. But
Oh, wait, is
Oh,
it
so
the
this-
same
so
island?
This is that island.
No. This is a floating city. This has actually been around for quite some time.
Okay.
If anyone would like to know the history of the island, they can relay logic and territory or significant landmark.
Straight logic then. Okay.
Yep, straight logic otherwise.
I'm gonna
I got-
use straight logic too.
2 successes. I got both of the dice I rolled.
Eh,
3 successes.
Yeah, I'll just pass on this one.
Okay.
Two successes.
Alright, so for Thomas and Golden Dove, you know that Galatia is, as Reggie Reggae has said, all extraterritoriality. It was pretty much founded, built, and populated by most megacorps in order to basically get around the laws of the land, so to say, because, you're out at sea. And basically the corps kind of run the whole area. There's a lot of like Lone Star security for its kind of base of operations security forces. And Tarathian, you also know with your 3 that Galatia did in fact pretty much sink once during the Battle of Galatia, or the Siege of Galatia, where the Harbingers took it over in order to try to end the world. Luckily, Void Protocol was called on, and they were able to stop it from happening by a group of other Shadowrunners from a different campaign. And it's been recently rebuilt, so it looks very shiny and now even bigger than before.
I wonder if Damien would know anything about Galatia.
He was there.
I could call him. I could ask him stuff.
But yes.
Ooh, but
Oh, go for it. Boom.
Golden's gonna also put out 15K for the advertising budget.
All right.
I
Next time.
call Damien and ask him about Galatia.
Sure. Ring, ring.
Oh.
Hello.
Thomas stepped to the side.
Yes, I
Hi.
assume you're probably like at the airport by this point. It wasn't a very long flight. It's like 2
Eek.
hours. Hey, how's it going? How's my favorite little wolfy boy?
Hi, it's going alright. I was wondering if you know anything about Galatia, because we currently have a run there.
Oh, yeah, I know quite a bit about it. We could talk over drinks.
Okay, I'm going to be busy for a while, so
Well, that's
that
our...
would that would have to happen later unless you're here.
my previous statement stands.
I guess you're here then. Okay then. Good to know.
Yep. Well, if you're done with wherever you need to go, just head over. I'm at the Lucky Dragon Resort and Casino.
All right. Funny. I think we might be heading there ourselves.
Oh, well, like I said, drinks.
All right.
Do some
We'll see you there, then.
shots.
Hold on.
Shots.
Golden's gonna ask Tom, could you estimate me if there are any other casinos on there, or if that's the main one?
Is there any other casinos, or is that the only casino on the island?
A couple smaller ones, but the Lucky Dragon is probably the biggest by and far on the leisure section of Galatia.
Assuming that's, ask him, does he know if there's a poker tournament gonna happen there?
The
Yeah,
one with the tournament?
yeah. I don't know. There's some sort of big party going on.
That might be it then.
Sounds like it.
Cool.
We're in.
Good.
Yeah, we're going to
Well,
crash
we know
it.
where to go. Probably.
Like I said,
Huh?
drinks.
We will be seeing you in a little bit then.
Perfect. And the thing gets cut off.
Okay, so Harbingers are here. So
Seriously? Oh,
there might
boy.
be artifacts of some sort.
You know, that wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
And no, I've not heard anything about this.
I don't like this.
Okay.
Sounds like- That's for sure.
Yeah.
The game is already rigged. Who's to say the silent isn't as well?
No kidding.
Hmm. So we want to just go ahead and head on down to Lucky Dragon, speak with Damien, find
Sure.
out what's going on.
Might
Well,
as
it's
well.
already late, so
Tracy.
Yeah, might as well go to head down.
All right. You all head down to the Lucky Dragon Casino Resort. It is a large building, by far not any of the largest ones, but definitely one of the bigger ones that are on the quote-unquote leisure side of Galatia, where it's mostly like tourists and stuff like that. Big golden dragon on the top. It's probably good 30 stories. There does, as you approach, there's the usual accoutrement when it comes to like casinos, valet parking, check-ins, stuff like that. It does seem to be open to the public. There are people going in and out, a lot of people. As you approach, though, you do see that there is an area that appears to be kind of not like blocked off, but it looks like there's kind of like a private section in like the parking area and surrounding area.
Hmm. Are there any metal detectors anywhere?
There are no weapons detection. You can see that there are people going in armed and whatnot. Galatia being the kind of free state that it is, everyone's kind of armed, knowing that causing a ruckus in a megacorp territory is certainly not good for you. So, but yeah, there.
Yeah,
Oops, sorry. Go.
I mean metal detectors, not
No.
weapons.
Oh, no metal detectors now.
Good. Last thing I need is to attract attention with my metal leg.
Oh yeah, between
You
cybernetics
speak for
and
yourself.
yeah, between cybernetics and weapons is kind of not even a point really for most places to have metal detectors. They do have like weapons scanners, but not this place. This place doesn't have that kind of stuff.
And I do perception to see if like they're checking the private section for anything specific to let them in.
You don't really. You're not in like the casino yet. You just kind of
Nah.
see the parking area is kind of there's a section off like private valet parking and stuff like that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm. Well, if it's open to the public, we should be able to head in then.
Indeed.
You know who the guy is, right?
I know Damien.
Alright. Should be easy to find then. Let's go.
He doesn't really he does stick out pretty easily, so
That he does.
you'll know him when you see him.
All right. So,
Alright, well, I'm heading in.
I'm heading in as well.
all right. You head into the casino, immediately assaulted by bright, flashing lights, lots of sounds, people playing all manner of slots and table games and
Whew.
things of that nature. A lot of activity. You know, last kind of idle security, just wandering around, make sure everyone's fine. A lot of tourist style people, not a lot of like business people. It's mostly people who have probably flown here just to gamble or to kind of have the leisure experience of Galatia. You do immediately see kind of further back enough to the right that there is a conference hall area, and that it does say like reserved for private party, and there's like a person at the door.
Alright. Looks like all the bigwigs are there. Any volunteers?
I'm not.
Not everybody. Not
not
everyone at
exactly
once,
subtle
please.
here.
What was that, Darkson?
I'm not exactly the most subtle here, so I'm out.
Oh,
What are we volunteering for? Thomas
Well,
was looking around for Damien.
You don't see Damien in the main area.
Okay. And what are we volunteering for?
Well, to see what's happening at the private party.
Not it.
Not me.
Not it.
Golden will go.
Okay, I'll go and take a peek.
But while doing that, Golden's gonna change into into a golden scaled rubber dragon suit.
All right. So you
All right.
you do a quick change, and then Thomas Golden, you go up to the security bouncer, typical Lone Star security agent. It's like a dwarf guy, got like the sunglasses on, little earpiece. Like, can I help you? Conference area is closed. Private event.
Oh, we've got an invitation. Oh, I thought we had an invitation for this, didn't we?
No invitation.
I remember an invitation. I remember getting one.
Like looks you and especially Golden Dove is like, are you part of the casino?
Golden gives Golden gives a nod.
And I am his caretaker.
I see. Charisma and con.
Okay,
Okay.
hold on. and I can count performance for this, right?
You can, because you are in a suit, costume and performance.
I have a
Excellent. 1,
specialty
2,
in
3.
con. I forget if that does anything.
+2.
5 successes.
Okay, so that's 6, 8, 9, 10. I need 2 more dice. Hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
All right. So the dwarf once again kind of like looks you up, both of you up and down. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I did not know. Please go on in. Don't let me stop you. You look great.
Thank you. Try and look the best for the casino, am I right?
Of course, we all do our part. Except Seth, let's see in.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
inside
Take a
the
peek.
yep, to the TV peek inside the conference hall, you do see the logo for As Technology, kind of bandied all over the place. There's a bar area that's been set up. There's an area where you definitely see like a couple of poker tables been set up. No one's currently at them yet. There's music playing. There is like a buffet table for food and whatnot. It's a party, man. Everyone seems to be a lot of corporate types. You can tell. You can roll a intuition perception for the two of you.
Right.
Hmm.
Four successes.
I get 1 success.
Ugh.
All right, Golden Dove, you see that there's a large crowd gathering around one table, and that table has Drake Arnold's champion sports ball player,
Oh God.
signing autographs and whatnot. And then Thomas, you see, other than Drake Arnold's, which is of course drawing the crowd of people of note, you do see Damien. He's at the bar. He's drinking
Go figure.
a lot. Uh,
I see.
I'm not sure if you've met Dinah, who's his kind of partner. His
Was she within the Harbinger mission or the Ringmaster mission?
no, but she was in the first one with the werewolf. She was with
Okay,
Damien.
then
The two of them worked together.
the first one with the werewolf, was that the one where they stole the werewolf?
Correct.
Then yes, I have better.
Yep. So you've seen. So you see Damien and Dinah. Dinah's at the bar but not drinking. People
Someone's
all
gotta keep a clear head.
exactly. Also of note, you see. Have you met Astrid? Astrid Pendragon.
Yes.
Okay. You
I
see,
actually am not sure if I have.
Oh, okay.
Question: did all 4 of us go in, or just the 2?
Just the two, I think.
just the two so far.
Okay.
You see an MIU agent and a very large, imposing troll in a very nice suit. That kind of stand out a little bit, mostly because she's an MIU agent. You also notice a black furred and purple furred leopard who look like, other than that, they'd be identical twins.
Oh, they're here
Sitting
too.
at another table.
Ah,
Thomas
And,
will just be relaying everyone he sees subvocally.
and you also notice that there is an Atlantean emissary here.
Definitely
Ooh.
artifacts.
If you've met Kahal, Kahal is here.
I believe he was there for the Mythic Creations attack.
Yep, he was there in the Mythic Creations ambush.
Okay.
ah.
So Thomas will say definitely artifacts here somewhere.
Great.
E- Trazing will go over the sub-vocal mics and say, somebody better let Astrid know that what we're doing here.
Okay, we need to get the rest of you guys past this guy though. I could try and say that you're also caretakers of him with me.
I certainly look the part. Just a guard.
Yeah, I kind of look the part too, so yeah, we could try that.
Maybe I could get a guard disguise and pass as a guard.
I
Is that
could say Nathaniel is the one that's controlling the tail.
Yeah, that's gonna go over well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a mechanical tail. Just have Nathaniel have a little remote control, and whenever Gundam moves the tail, just move the tail.
All right,
Amazing.
that works.
Yeah.
Is that so? That's the story you're going with for the dwarf card.
Maybe.
Charisma.
Maybe, I
Can't
think
much
so.
else.
I gotta, okay, I gotta make it look like then I'm controlling the tail.
I am ready to roll my charisma con.
Yes, roll your charisma and con.
12. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will use 2 edge to get a 5.
All right.
5 successes. All right. So you tell the dwarf that tale, and then of the tale, and he kind of looks at the other two. It's like, okay, I guess. go, go, go do it to it.
Hmm.
Quick, show them
Which,
the tail performance. The ingenuity of the tail.
Okay, hold on. What do I need to roll for this?
Charisma
Yeah.
and influence.
Can I do performance for this? Or
Yeah, I give you performance.
okay.
Roll 4.
3 successes.
I only got 1 success.
Ugh.
It's like
Uh,
I don't care. Just go. They haven't paid me enough million to keep track of all y'all.
Yeah.
And proceeds to let you are now all free to move about the VIP or the conference hall, not the VIP.
Baratheon, would you like to go talk with Astrid? Since I think you and Astrid are pretty good friends, I'm gonna go speak with Damien.
At the very least, acquaintances. So yes, I do. I go over to talk to Astrid.
Dark Sun, would you like to come talk with Damien?
Sure.
Okay. As you all kind of filter in, you do notice that kind of like once you all like get through the door, you see a man heading towards the stage, and he gets up, and everyone kind of quiets down for a little bit as he gets everyone's attention, and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you all to the product launch party of As Technology's newest in a line of corporate and business security. We have modeled all our designs based off the strictest protocols in order to make sure that they not only keep you safe, but keep the people who are putting their lives on the line safe as well. One day we will have a security force that will not rely on people that have families who may never see them again, or have loved ones who learn of them getting shot, mangled, dismembered, or the other terrible things that happen to our security guards from time to time. Therefore, I'd like to take this second to announce the newest, the latest, we like to call it the Guardian Hound. And then nearby, the spotlights kind of shift from him to another little platform where people rip off the clothing, and you see what looks like a statue of a kind of like a Doberman Retriever, a German Shepherd, something like that. It looks like just a statue, but as you see the guy snap his fingers, the statue suddenly moves.
Is
And
it similar to the Panther statue that I have?
yes, quite similar.
Interesting.
And goes, as you can see, the latest technology and magic have been fused together to form this revolutionary new guard dog that harnesses the power of spiritual protectors in the astral plane that, if destroyed, will go back unharmed and provides no cost of life to those who might otherwise have been in the line of duty. Ladies and gentlemen, the future of guard protection. Everyone's like, yay, clap, 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 all that thing. Is like, all right, please enjoy the food and drinks. We will begin a poker tournament very shortly, in which case the prize pool is 50 million new yen. And like, ooh, yeah, and then he leaves, and everyone goes back to their conversations.
Golden's gonna take a quick look in the astral plane as the Borker is displayed.
All right.
I head over to the bar and ask for a drink. I don't want to forget that speech.
Okay. Golden, go ahead and roll your astral projection perception, or astral perception.
Close to home.
What's astral perception?
Magic and perception. So your magic
Okay.
stat plus your perception.
Two successes.
So you kind of peek into the astral. You see a lot of like party spirits, a lot of like just having a good time, feeling good. There is a very large anger spirit towards the direction of the kitchen area, almost menacing.
Oh no.
Oh no!
I fear whatever's back there.
And for the guardian hound itself, you do see that it does look like a astral conduit, similar to fetishes or things of that nature. So it's definitely like magical. It's definitely kind of a container for spirits to interact with. They're very unique. You can definitely tell when one is around. There doesn't look like there's anything currently in it, but there is the residue of spiritual energy on it.
Gotcha. Golden's gonna quickly notify the group of the large anger spirit in the kitchen for those who might have an idea of who it is.
Oh, great.
Thomas is just gonna plop down on the seat next to Damien. There's a lot of people here.
You look at you tell it to Damien is like, yeah, that is a thing. Go. Let me buy you a drink.
Okay. And judging by who's here, I am guessing there's also artifacts somewhere.
Well, that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Haven't confirmed anything yet, though.
Well, I suppose we can help with that. Dark Sun says as he sits down.
Do you think we should avoid that guy back there? As Thomas motions towards the Atlantean.
Oh, him?
I've seen him in action a few times.
As have I.
Yeah, we're trying to stay away from him. He already gave us the dirty look, though. I think he knows. But they can't do anything while we're down here as long as we don't break any rules. Ha ha ha! Glug.
Christ, gonna pass out if you keep doing that.
And Tarathian, you went to Estrid.
Yes.
Yes, she is actually in a very nice dress. But she does bear kind of like a armband which has like MIU. So they usually like to identify themselves just to keep mage activity to a minimum. And you sit and she looks at you. It's like, oh, hi.
Hello.
I guess I should have expected to see someone of your nature here.
We're just more of making sure that there's no foul play happening here, and that the tournament is on the up and up, shall we say?
Oh, well then what a refreshing turn of events. Have you met my husband? This is Marlin Pendragon. The
Good
big,
to meet you.
the big troll turns around. It's like, yep, good to meet you as well. Aster kind of leans over and says, they are in, similar to your line of work, dear. It's like, always good to meet a fellow hard-working individual.
Yes, it is.
Tell you what, if you're ever looking for work, he, like, flips out his fingers and you see a business card there. Feel free to come to the Avalon Club. Give me a call. I always have jobs to do.
We
All
just
right.
gained our fixer.
Trathian puts that card into his pocket, into his safest pocket, not wanting to lose that. And then he proceeds to say, "Yes, we heard rumors that this tournament may not be all that it seems."
Oh my, well, a fine, upstanding business person such as myself wouldn't know anything about any nefarious actions going on here. But if there are, I'm sure that you and your associates, I'm assuming around here, will be more than capable of handling it, as long as you hopefully don't disrupt the party too much.
That's what we're hoping for.
Good.
Or at least that's what I'm hoping for. We'll put it that way.
Yes, sometimes discretion is the better part of valor. See,
yes.
Taps his nose.
I must also try and go talk with Masa and Moon since noticed them once Tarathian's done.
So yes, we're just trying to make sure that things are not. We're also just trying to make sure that the person responsible is made aware that their shenanigans won't be appreciated or tolerated.
Well, I certainly appreciate it. As a member playing in this particular poker tournament.
Well, it's good to meet you, Marlon. Astrid, it's good to see you again.
Yes, you as well.
Hopefully things will turn out okay today.
Hopefully. There seems to be quite the mix of people eyeing over Damien who is not being inconspicuous at all.
Yeah.
Yes, we noticed that when we walked in as well.
Yes, it's unfortunate that despite being here in an official capacity, I can't arrest them immediately, but I don't have...
Nothing says that you couldn't follow them back.
That is probably the plan.
Well, good luck.
Okay.
And then Tarathian walks over to the bar a little ways from Damien and gets a light drink.
You get a light beverage as Thomas gets like several shot glasses placed in front of them. Damien's like, 3 kings! Go, go, go.
Thomas will take one of the shot glasses and then walk over to Masa and Moon.
I follow with my own beverage.
Alright, you head over to the 2 leopards, surge leopards. They're eating.
So they are not in their disguises here.
They are 2 surge leopards who are just normal men about town.
Mm-hmm.
Nom nom nom. Chaos.
Thomas
He's like, this cake is delicious.
Thomas will walk up to the table and just set the shot glass down, look at them both. What are you two doing here?
Corin's like, what's it to you?
I'm just curious.
Considering
I already know who you two are.
Well, I do, and this is the purple leopard. It's like I do own a very popular shop in Seattle, although I had to close it for a while because of circumstances, or Denver, not Seattle. But yeah, we're just here because we were invited.
Ah,
And so are we.
yeah,
Well, all the more a party then.
yeah.
Corinne's like, yes, plenty of party for you to enjoy elsewhere.
Mhm.
This is a not so subtle hint for you to go away. Kyo's like, Corinne, come on.
All right, then we'll go. But I got my beady eyes on you.
And
Mhm.
Corinne's like,
Mhm.
I have all eyes on you.
Okay,
Ooh, jeez.
you enjoy the party then. Thomas will just slowly sip at his shot glass while backing away.
You hear as like you back away, you hear the purple light. He's like, Corinne, you gotta be nicer. Otherwise, we're going to have another Denver incident. If you forget this, why we're here in the first place. But yeah, and
Need
then
to find out how to get in that poker game.
In the meantime, Golden's gonna sort of piece around, try and find if there's anyone and try and as a quote unquote mascot, gonna try and find out if they hear any rumors about who might be getting bribed here.
okay, roll a. Let me see if there's what's skills. 92.
Let's pay the bills.
Exactly. Roll a charisma and influence.
Okay. Three successes.
You don't really hear anyone talking about cheating. Kind of like bring it up very subtly. They're like, no one's really heard of anything about cheating. People are like, oh my, that would be terrible, stuff like that. Couple, you do find that a couple people are actually in the tournament and say that better not be the case. And yep, that's pretty much what you find out. Does not appear that if there is cheating, that is widely known.
Noted.
Well, of course it would. It would be too obvious.
Thomas will go back to Dana and ask her if she knows how to get in the poker tournament.
It's like, I don't know. Who cares about poker? We're trying to get in the back room.
Back room.
Yeah, VIP
Yeah.
section. Kind of nods over towards the area with the food. And you do notice that there is kind of... It almost blends in with the rest of like the surrounding area and it's a large convention area, but you do see that there is an area that appears to be kind of like roped off a little bit.
Hmm.
So there's a VIP section inside the
think-
VIP section.
Well, this is a conference hall. But
I think we could do something to get back there. Involving a certain dragon.
Quite possibly.
Hmm.
Hello, yes.
I mean, if you are the mascot of this place, certainly they'd let you back there and your handlers.
That's true, yes. Yeah.
Could definitely see that working.
I mean, we could maybe find out a little more back there.
We're gonna need a backup plan.
We'll get there when we get there.
Pretty much.
This is not gonna go well.
Sure it will.
We'll see.
all right. So,
I'll
are you,
nudge Dana and say, "Do you and Damien want to come with?"
yeah, we're down for it.
And have our backs if things do go wrong.
Sure, you and Darkseid are like brothers. We gotta protect our own.
Hey.
True enough. I'm just surprised you guys didn't contact me on this already.
Sorry, it's kind of last minute. I didn't even know this was going on until we intercepted communication.
Fair enough. Glad I came along anyways.
Yeah, same here. We know we can trust you.
Hey,
Oh,
let us gather the dragon and then try and get in there.
All right, you approach the VIP area with Dinah and Damien. Although about getting past the buffet table, like Damien kind of looks his head over, he's like, "Ooh, shrimp," and just like goes over, he's like, "Om nom 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 nom."
I'm going to gently, kind of like, using 3 fingers, just kind of grab the back of his shirt and just start pulling.
No, shrimp, shrimp.
We're on a bit of a
I grab
time
some
here.
shrimp to calm him down.
Shrimp.
Just grab a bowl of it, a giant bowl.
Yes. Yes, just one giant bowl. Flick it off the table and
Just take the
feed
whole
it to him.
platter. There you go.
And feed it to him slowly so he doesn't just chew on it all.
So
Gold takes one of the shrimp and eats it while going.
all right, so you have a bowl full of shrimp as you head to the VIP section. There is no guard posted. Even before you approach, you do see that it is electronically locked.
I see.
And
Can I use a sequencer to get it open?
It appears to be an RFID lock.
I was going to say cough, Tarafian cough.
Yeah, we do have Tarathian here.
Yeah.
Are you calling him over? Are you calling Tarathian over? Is that what I'm hearing?
I thought we were all going here.
No, I was standing next to the bar. I don't know what you guys were doing.
Okay,
Where you going?
Hey, Tarathian, would you be willing to come over here and help us get through an RFID lock?
Sure. Yeah. Let me just. Hang on, let me.
Handler
Sure.
number 3, the dragon needs water.
Sure, we could do that. What the hell do I need to roll?
This would be hacking on the fly, so it would be intuition and electronics.
Yay! Okay.
Yeah.
Can I help him?
Yes, you can.
Okay. What do I need to roll again?
Okay, so it'd be intuition and electronics. And then since you are helping, your dice will be added to, or your successes will be added to Tarathian's dice pool.
Wait, so he rolls and then I need to add that many dice to my thing?
Correct.
Okay.
And shoot, I don't have any electronics. Okay, that's
Alright,
fine.
well then I guess I need to wait for him then.
Oh, yes you do.
Ow, my toe.
2 successes.
Alright, Tarathian, add 2 to your dice pool.
Okay.
Help soften up that firewall for you. Yes, Damien, this is a blue furred wolf dragon.
Six successes.
Nice.
Alright. You are inside the security system of the Lucky Dragon Resort and Casino. Very sophisticated security. This area probably the least of the protected areas, ironically enough. And but you do notice with your successes as you bypass the firewall that there is someone else in the system. Possibly Decker, Rigger, Technomancer. But you do kind of like spot the avatar in the distance. And it appears they have not noticed you yet, though.
Interesting.
What is the sleaze raising on your deck?
Question. It is. Wait, did I write that down or do I need to go look that up again? Shit. I need to go look that up again because I'm dumb and forgot to note that.
Whoops.
Whoopsies.
It is. Well, I mean, if that helps, it's the Rinraku Kitsune. So I I need to go look that up real quick, or somebody can help with that too, I suppose.
I can help.
Uh,
49 is gear, pistols, rockets. Cyberdex, Renraku Kitsune. It is 7-6, so your sleaze is 6.
okay.
Alright.
Ooh,
So yes, you are still flying under the radar though.
Cool.
You see the little security or the somewhat big security sprite. Like, what's the password? So now you just roll another hacking. This
Okay.
one will be a logic and electronics.
Logic and electronics is. Oh, okay. That's easy enough. Yeah, I sometimes hate these rolls because of. Oh, hey, I have to go count out how many dice. Okay then. 7.
Hey.
Yeah.
You're like, Jabberwocky. The guy's like, alright, get in. In the real world, everyone sees a little light turn from red to green. As you hear near the buffet area, like someone muttering something, and he's like, "So where are the shrimp? What to call the shrimp?"
Uh-oh.
Very angry dwarf is currently shouting at the buffet table.
Do I still have shrimp in my bowl?
Yes.
Oh no. What do we do?
He does not seem to have seen you yet, though.
Golden's
Let's-
gonna head in.
Let's
They're like,
let's
"Ooh,
just
I'm
go in. Let's just go in and pretend no one's creeped out.
Rathian does not follow and instead goes back to the bar like nothing happened.
Alright, Tarathian's heading to the bar. Nathaniel, sounds like you're going into the VIP area.
Yep, I'm following.
With the shrimp.
With the shrimp, yep.
Gotta make that note.
So, Damien and Dinah as well. And Dark Sun. Thomas and Golden, you go into the conference, or stay in the conference, or heading to the VIP?
Well, we do need to get the dragon some water, so Golden's heading in. Can't get the dragon some water without the dragon going in.
Yeah, right. How about you, Thomas? Nope, did we?
Oh, okay. I'm going in.
Alright. Alright, so
I
Tarathian...
keep forgetting I mute myself when I take a drink.
no problem. Alright, so Tarathian, you head back to the bar. The rest of you go into the VIP section. You see another one of those Guardian drones that was kind of put on display. You see a person with a As Technology logo on their shirt next to it. There are probably about a dozen people in this area. Another bar has been set up. Like much nicer looking snacks and whatnot have been set out. These are all like very much corporate types / their bodyguards.
Oh poop. Shrimp anyone?
Like, nope. Damien's like, my shrimp. Oh, no.
Can't bring it.
But
At least the dwarf didn't see us come in here.
Yeah, that's the point. Plus, he'll serve. Plus, plus, if needs be, he can be a distraction.
Hmm.
All we gotta do is keep the shrimp.
all right.
So, I'll ask one of them about the poker game and see if they're in the poker game at all.
They go, "Oh, we're not in the poker game." Like a
Oh.
elven woman. Like, no.
Hmm.
Are you here for the poker game?
I am, yes.
Oh.
Trying to figure out how to get in there.
Oh, sweetie, I think it's invitation only.
Ah.
Plus, if you're in here, then I don't think you really want to bother with that.
Why is that?
Oh, we were told by the representative that we should all gather in here. Not sure why.
Hmm.
I don't like the sound of that.
I have a bad
Yeah,
feeling about this room now.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of
same
that.
here. Same here.
Not one bit.
Golden, go ahead
Yeah.
and roll me a Arcana check.
Okay.
Ooh.
There we go.
Oh. Actually, wait. Arcana, like magic and sorcery, or
Oh, it would be logic and sorcery.
okay. That gets me
Yes, logic, sorcery.
3 successes.
Okay. You see, you kind of like filter around, looking around the VIP area. You get a very strange sensation of astral distortion. It seems to be coming from the service entrance area, like where the servers are coming up and down. Not there's like 2 different sections. One's like the kitchen area. It's the opposite one. Probably where like little you see a stair and a elevator.
Okay, I assume it has nothing to do with our dwarf friends.
I'm not sure if we want to stay in here, to be honest.
That's
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what do we do? We got an angry dwarf. We have an angry dwarf. We have an angry dwarf asking for shrimp on the other side. I have the shrimp. I don't want to be the center of attention.
Just
I mean, I can distract. I can be. I mean, if we want to get out of here, I can distract him for a bit and say I saw the shrimp elsewhere while you put it back.
We could do that. That could work.
Tarathian, out in the conference hall, you see that the poker tournament has officially started.
I let announce over the sub-vocal mic that the tournament has started. Do I see anybody that's familiar that's actually playing? For instance, is Astrid or Marlin playing?
Marlin Pendragon is playing in the tournament currently.
I'll
Okay.
also ask Tarathian if he can somehow forge a invitation for him.
And then also intuition perception for you, Tarathian, as well.
Intuition, perception.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see here.
I got an idea. It's a wonderfully horrible idea, but it's an idea.
Oh boy. Well, if it goes well, then it'll go spectacularly well. In that case.
5.
All right, you see Marlin Pendragon. The 2 leopards are not part of the tournament, it appears. They have actually gone over to inspect the guardian hound. What you do notice, however, is the guy who made the speech and Kahal appear to be talking to one another, and then they start heading towards the VIP section.
Oh, they're coming back here.
I informed them of the 2 VIPs incoming to the lounge.
Okay. Okay, here's how we can handle the dwarf. We take a shrimp, we throw it onto one of the seats for the poker tournament. The player sits down, notices he's sitting on shrimp. He pulls out the shrimp, dwarf gets angry at him, he's out of the game. Then I take the seat.
That
I'm down.
that is okay. Agreed.
We're not supposed to call it commotion, but you know what? That sounds hilarious.
I mean, it's not us causing the commotion; it's him. It's one of the staff.
True. Fuck it. Let's
It's gonna.
go.
I
I
I'm
can't
all
see
for that
anything
plan.
else to do here. I'm just here as a guard.
Let me. Is Tarathi notified of any of this over the radio or the subvocal or anything?
Yes,
Okay.
Tarathian shall hear it.
Yep.
Walks over to Astrid and just says, "Turn around. Don't pay attention for a little bit to the tournament."
Why?
Apparently, some of my comrades have gotten themselves into a bit of a situation with the shrimp and
A little
are
bit of a
trying
pickle.
to extricate themselves.
Oh, wait. You mean the dwarf guy that was screaming a second ago?
Not, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to him screaming.
I don't know how he could. But, alright. He
So,
turns around.
Time to throw the shrimp.
Okay.
Throw the shrimp.
So you like run back out towards the convention center, to the poker tournament, and you see that all the seats have already been filled.
The shrimp at the back of the guy's head.
Roll.
Wouldn't do that much.
Yeah, no, probably not that.
Okay.
Could try and sneak it into his lap.
I was gonna say you could try and give it back and just make an excuse, but I can't give that to you now unless I.
Wait,
I don't have a
I can sneak it next to the guy. The dwarf will notice it and kick him out of the tournament, maybe.
Or maybe we do it.
Just you could give him the whole bowl.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Give him the whole bowl. Like talk to him for 5 seconds, then give him the bowl. Keep talking. The guy's basically gonna take the bowl without really thinking about it, and then say make up some excuse, go away. The dwarf comes in, sees the bowl of shrimp, and goes nuts over it, and we kick the guy out.
That works. I will take the bowl and try and start a conversation with one of the players.
As you like try and go up, you see that they're kind of behind. Like there's a little like one of those ropes between the spectators and the tables. As you also head towards the area with the shrimp, you and Tarathian see someone, a anthro falcon surged person, go over to where the chef is and kind of talk to him a little bit, and then proceeds to escort him back into the kitchen.
Aw.
As you hear the dwarf like, no, I know someone has taken the shrimp. I know it. You did not just run out. No one eats this much shrimp.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that plans
Jeez,
out.
Is there like a poker chip nearby? I can check at the guy who's holding the dwarf.
There
Quickly.
there are some poker chips kind of sitting off to the side. Outside of the area, it looks like if people needed more, probably like a couple stacks of them.
Oh wait, question.
Yes.
Golden, is it cool? Okay, Golden's actually gonna hang around the VIP area for a bit longer to hear what the conversation was. See if anything happens.
Okay, intuition perception.
Is anyone
Okay.
staying with Golden? Since I am now standing outside with a bowl of shrimp, unsure what to do with it.
You look to your left
Two
and
successes.
you look to your left. Damien's just there, just still eating the shrimp. Uh, with your 2 successes, you kind of like listen in as best you can without getting too close. It sounds you kind of catch not fragments, but like you catch sentences here and there. It sounds like Kahal is accusing the other guy. You catch like the name Rex, so the guy's name is like Rex something, and Rex is denying it and saying that there's nothing that is Atlantean or anything like that. And if they would like to watch a demonstration, they can certainly stick around and do so, and or go down and see for themselves. Points to the service area. And then again, they kind of just go back and forth, but that's what you managed to catch.
No,
I guess there's something interesting about what's down there.
Okay, Golden is tempted to go. I'm tempted to go. Is anyone going to join me? Or
Yeah, need your body.
I can.
think
I
we
will.
should go.
okay, okay. Yes, the tail. Like the that's kind of the tail. People are going down to check out the abyss.
Alright, so Nathaniel, Golduff, and Dark Sun, you kind of make your way to the VIP, or not, the service area of the VIP. Are you doing so stealthily, or are you just going to kind of go down there like you own the place?
Amos
I
will
will.
motion for Dana to go with them, since he can handle Damien with the shrimp.
Golden's gonna. Well, Golden is the. I mean, I'd say like a mascot would go down like sort of slowly.
Alright, you can roll a charisma and con.
Excellent.
I'll have you be the point on this one, so no one else has to roll.
Four successes.
Alright, and so yeah, you just kind of like stride confidently down to the service area. Do you take the stairs or the elevator?
Stairs.
Let's take the elevator.
Okay, three of you get into the elevator. No one seems to stop you or do anything like that. And you push the only other button that's on there. Kind of goes down for a little bit. And when it opens again, you find yourself in a utility room style, like storage room. There's chairs, tables. It's rather large, but it looks like a lot of stuff has been used for the party. So it's pretty empty. And then you notice a door that is metal, and there's a kind of sign on it saying temporary restriction, authorized as technology personnel only.
Do you go in?
I don't know about going in. I'd say let's take a look from a.
Yeah, or at least check it out.
I'm going to look at the astral plane.
Okay, roll a magic and perception.
Is there anything else of note in the room?
There's like no cameras or anything like that. There's no other security measures. It's all kind of just like event stuff. The door is kind of the most standoffish thing that's in the area. There is a one success. And there is one. Well, there is a camera actually. It's looking over the security door. With your one success, you see some security spirits, protection spirits. Still the party spirits above. You don't really see anything past that though, which is a little interesting. Maybe, of course, it could be mana barriered. A lot of security areas have mana barriers and whatnot to prevent people from doing the peeking, or for watchers to do the peeking. So, but that's what you see in the astral realm.
What about in terms of electronic measures?
So, actually, I'll have you roll an intuition and perception.
Alright.
Would it be possible for Tarathian to do Decker stuff and give me an invitation to the poker tournament?
And
Did you ask me to forge an invitation for Thomas?
For the poker tournament,
two
Yes.
two
Okay.
successes.
if that's possible.
Is it?
One sec. Nathaniel, 2 successes. Yeah, you see the camera. It looks recently placed, but kind of one of those temporary stick-on cameras. And the door itself actually doesn't seem to have a lock on it. There probably was never really one there to begin with. But yeah, that's what you see.
Alright.
Tarathian,
Be able to unplug.
Tarathian, you use your back door to kind of peek in. You still see that avatar looking about. It doesn't seem that there's any kind of registry or invitation system for the poker game that's active. From your best guess, even without rolling the sign in or whatever sheet, it's probably closed because the game is in progress right now.
I pass this information on. As I'm looking, is there anybody of note that has had a lot of recent activity visiting Aztec Technologies?
That'll be a data search.
Okay.
So, logic or intuition and electronics.
All right. That's going to be 5 successes.
Nice. There are some people, there's a couple people that there's some people that are actively involved in as technology, actual workers and whatnot, or officers of as technology. None of them are really doing very well, though. There's Marlon Pendragon, who doesn't have any affiliation with as technology. He's doing all right. Of the people who are winning, there is 2 people who are just they're important people, but they're not anyone that you really write home about. The third, however, seems to be a regulator, part of the MI, kind of like an off branch of the MIU, like a government regulatory agency, but for mages and whatnot. Not the MIU, but kind of in that same vein. And he's actually doing very well.
Okay. And when I look over at Astrid, what is she doing?
She seems bored.
Okay.
To be a way that one of us can get in that tournament.
If I look at the person, the regulators, does he look to be doing a little too well? Like it would normally have flown red flags.
It does seem like he's very good at knowing when people are bluffing.
Okay. Does he seem to have any technology on him?
Yes, it appears.
Anything let me rephrase that. Does he seem to have anything that would be helping him cheat, whether it's a camera connected to something else or what have you?
The only thing that he has that you can see, he does have some cyberware. Not a lot, because he is kind of mostly a mage, but he does seem to have an implant in his skull. Probably some sort of skill soft or memory soft or something like that, but it is connected to his ear. So like an auditory enhancement as well.
Okay. Is it possible to hack that auditory implant and shut it down?
It is, but it's very difficult.
Okay.
And it's very obvious. Also, it's the other
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
Hacking cybernetics is generally there are safeguards against that for that
Okay.
specifically. Not saying you can't,
Then
but
is there any way to let's see here? Would it be possible to send a loud noise that would be only audible to that person?
just that person. Yeah, you could use like a directional mic or any kind of signal booster or something like that in order to do that. Again, kind of a little bit on the obvious side, but
Right.
They have 2 directional jammers. That probably won't help, but something I have.
There's an idea. Would it be? Does it look like a directional jammer would help? And would it be as obvious?
yes and yes.
Okay.
Yes and yes.
It would probably be very effective, but on the other side, it would probably be very effective, which means other security features might be affected, and there is an avatar actively inside the system at this moment.
Okay. Is there a way to throw up a few red flags on that person to the avatar, as in, like, alert that avatar to something weird going on?
Oh, sure, you can spoof.
Okay, then let's go ahead and smooth the avatar to trick them into red flagging the player.
All right, that would be a logic and sleaze.
Okay, so that's 6 and ooh, yay! That's a lot of dice. Now I have to do some counting.
Yeah.
That is going to be 8.
8 successes. All right, so you spoof a signal. Almost immediately, you see the Surge Falcon kind of like twist his head around, like,
Oh, so that's it.
and then proceeds to walk over, and then he gets like close to the poker tournament, stops, and then goes, kind of like looks around, then proceeds to do something on his comm, and then you can roll an intuition perception.
Intuition perception? Okay.
Correct.
How's the game going?
It's progressing.
Game is afoot.
The game is afoot.
The game is afoot.
A feet. A shoe.
5 successes.
You see, you're kind of looking around as you see him talk, see if you can find the other person on the line if they're there. You do. It's another Surge alien. This one, a snowy owl, who kind of turns and gives a look, responds, and the two kind of talk, and then the Falcon proceeds to head to the VIP section.
Oh.
I alert the group, and if anybody's in the VIP section, you have security on the way.
They went down through the service thing, so they're not in the VIP section anymore.
Right.
But
speaking of, the 3 down the service area, what are you doing? You're in a kind of dimly lit room with a door ominously standing before you.
Well, first things first, you got to deal with that camera.
I mean, do we want to get? I mean, I guess I'm in the position where, like, okay, we've seen it. Do we want to go further? Is there a reason to go further?
Oh, and Golden Dove, the distortion is heavier down here.
That's what I thought. Okay.
as well. So you seem to be being nearer to whatever is causing this kind of not bad, but like kind of strange feeling, kind of like the astral and the barrier between the astral and the real world's a little thinner, which can happen for any number of reasons.
Okay,
Could
you
it
know
be
what?
that they're
I've got to think. Tarathian, are you near? Is Tarathian near Astrid?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so it was like, okay, Golden's gonna say over the mic, hey, hey, Tarathian, could you ask Astrid, like, could you talk to Astrid or something about like if she's here, like if she's heard anything suspicious about what's on, like what was on display here?
Okay. Tarathian hears that and then turns to Astrid to ask that very question. And also to mention that we can continue watching the game.
Okay. She kind of turns back and is like, well, the whole reason I'm here is to try and help the Galicia Regulatory Board, as well as a couple of other independent agencies. We do like to keep a eye on things, even if we don't have quite the jurisdiction we'd like in Galicia. Regardless, we were told that possible Atlantean technology was in the area, and I decided to go investigate. Also,
go ahead.
Also, the additional Harbinger activity at the last minute piqued my interest as well.
That's fair. I ask her if she knows if that the person who currently is winning is a regulator as well, and if there was any, and if it's against the rules or not for a regulator to be participating in the tournament.
Normally I'd say yes, but this being Galicia, rules are a little squiffier here. Turns to see the person like, I think I've seen them around before. We don't really interact much with our governmentorial, or at least I don't interact much with our governmentorial branch. But yeah, he might be someone.
Because I, you know, me being me, what I do, I sort of did a little bit of digging, and he seems to be from one of your governmental branches, or one of the governmental branches of regulators, and he seems to be doing a little too well, considering everything, and I don't know, it just throws up some red flags.
Oh my. Let me see a second. She proceeds to, you see obvious signs of magic, especially in her eyes, as she looks into the astral realm. Kind of looks back. It's like, well, he doesn't seem to be cheating, at least not magically. I didn't see any watchers or any obvious signs. It's a strange kind of phenomenon, but a little thinning of the veil, but not uncommon, especially since we're so close to the floating island.
I also let her know that I did find an auditory implant in his ear that seems to be connected to somebody else.
A little strange. Usually, MIU agents are adept, or at the very least, but not rare to get an implant or two. I myself would never think of it, but that is slightly unusual, I suppose.
Looking at implant again, can I see where it traces to? Like what it connects to?
I would have you roll a intuition and electronics.
Okay.
Thomas will just pet Damien as he feeds him a nurse shrimp.
That is going to be 4 successes.
4 successes. So you do kind of get a line on the implant. but as you like kind of follow it, the signal seems to go. There does seem to be a signal going towards it. But as soon as you start tracing it disappears, and it's just gone. Like not like it never even existed.
Okay. I continue trying to trace it for a couple of hands to see if that affects the player at all.
Okay. Also, Thomas, high or low?
We'll do high.
So after a while, you pet Damien. He kind of like looks up and like looks at you, and just goes, "Bruh. Bored. All right, what are the other guys doing? I'm going over there." And he just proceeds to make his way straight towards the VIP section.
Oh boy. Thomas is gonna go over to Mike and tell Tarathan, "Hey, I gotta go make sure he doesn't start some shit."
Well, Aster knows. I reply, well, Aster knows that they're here, so make sure that they're at least on their best behavior for the time being.
Yeah, I will try.
Okay.
Thomas will then slide the bowl of shrimp. Let's see. I could try and slide it towards one of the players. Hmm.
Try and slide it
just-
toward the regulator.
Sure. Slides the bowl of shrimp towards the regulator, and then hurries to the VIP room.
All right, so you hurry after Damien and Dahina. Quick, Nathaniel Golden Dove, Dark Sun, you are eyeing up that security door. You see the camera. It appears to not have much else in the way of protection, so.
Okay, well,
We could just unplug the camera, but I wonder if it's actually broken. Actually, can I check if the camera is broadcasting someplace?
You can. That'll be a logic and electronics.
Heck.
Hex. Do all the hex.
Heck. Makes 3 successes.
All right. You do see a signal. It is broadcasting. It's not broadcasting to the main security grid for the casino. But as you try and trace it back, the signal just disappears. It's a very odd thing. It's like it kind of moves towards the inside of that security hallway and then just like vanishes.
That vanishes. Interesting.
rather than taking it down, since that can be something in itself, could we try spoofing it?
Yeah, that could work.
Sure.
Yeah.
That would be the a logic and then the sleeves of your implanter or deck, yeah. Deck or implant or whatever you have.
Or we could get turret.
What did I miss?
Nothing.
Nope.
Okay.
We're just getting a spoof from
We're
Nathaniel.
spoofing the camera.
Alright.
So yeah, it's a logic and the sleeves of your deck. If you need help with
Wait,
the
am I doing the rolls?
yes.
This would be you, yes. I don't have it. So.
I don't have a deck.
Okay, then
or
let's ask
anything else,
Tarathian.
please.
Or wait, what do you have for your rigging?
Me?
Yes, you. You have like an implant or what's your rigging means?
I have an allegiance control center that is used to control my van and my drone, which I do not have with me.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. Okay, yeah, you would need Trathian then in order to spoof.
Yeah, it was like, hey, Tarathian, can you spoof this for us?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of paying attention to a round or two. By the way, how many hands have elapsed?
Like 10 hands. At that point, you see that again. You get the strange signal, particularly when someone is bluffing. And
Okay.
he does seem to, like, not all the time, but like he does seem to, whenever he gets that signal, call someone on their bluff and then win. Or no.
Okay. I go ahead and, knowing all of that, I quickly have formulated a plan, and I go ahead and spoof camera for them.
Okay, thank you.
You are not in range.
Oh,
Oof.
shit.
It is a independent network. It is not on the casino security grid.
Okay, well, I let them know that, and let them know that I'm working on a plan to prevent the cheating that is going on.
Okay, yeah, that sounds a little more. Okay, yes, that sounds a little.
And then I go ahead and spoof the signal or intercept the signal and change it so that it blocks any signs of bluffing.
Okay. Roll your dice.
For
Spoof.
okay, which is
Logic and sleaze.
okay. It's like I don't always remember.
No worries.
Why are you asking me to remember things?
Die.
You know better.
It do be like that.
6 successes.
Okay. You attempt to spoof the. Hold on. Let me just see something here quick. Oh, I forgot how this works again.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, pose roll. So, all right, plus another one for that. And you have. Let me check your deck quick, because I believe rating of deck does apply for this. All right. So what happens? So two things happen at that juncture. The first thing is you attempt to spoof the signal, and when you do, your deck, you're cold simming, right? You're not hot simming this.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not.
So you like use your deck to hack into the signal, and as you do, you get a feedback error warning before it suddenly goes completely dead.
The deck goes dead or the signal goes dead?
Your deck goes dead.
Like, as in I can't restart it or anything.
You can restart it, but it does like just kind of like poof, as your feedback overloads the system.
Okay.
In 2 rounds, it does come back online.
Okay.
Everything is still fine, but yeah, you've that's what happens for you. And for Thomas, as you're following Damon towards the VIP section, wondering how he's going to open that door, the door opens as he approaches it, and Kahal walks out. And the two look at each other. And you see Cal give him kind of the narrow eyes. Like, you. And Damien proceeds to stick out his tongue and is like, yeah, what are you going to do about it? And Cal's like, I don't have the dignity. Or I don't have dignity low enough to answer that. And Damien's like, I think you're just a big chicken. You're not a dragon, little dragon chicken. And then he proceeds to push Kahal. And
Thomas is going to apologize to Kahal as he passes.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Am I nearby, or is this?
you're down in the service area.
So this is not here.
Yep. And then Kyle says, "You get 1. I advise you not to do that again." And Damien goes, "What, this?" And tries to push him.
Going to stop him.
Roll a strength and body.
Okay. Strength and body. That. Okay. Do I get any bonuses for the virus that I took? When...
Yeah, I'll give you a +1. I forgot to.
Yay.
Actually, roll me a willpower first.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Willpower. That. Oh shit. Okay, I will use another 2 edge to get 4 success.
Okay, so yes, yeah, I give you a +1 to this for your dice pool.
Okay. That's there. Okay, I got 3.
3. So you try and like hold Damien back. However, the dragon wolf is quite strong. Kind of brushes you back with a wing, and then like tries to push Kahal again. Except that it results in him kind of getting lifted up and then thrown into one of the buffet tables.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Here we go.
But before, like, as everyone's kind of reacting to that, Damien gets very quickly on his feet and proceeds to tackle into the creature, and they proceed to have a bit of a scrap.
Uh-huh.
You look at like
Oh boy.
Diane's like, oh, why, like, what should we, and then like Diane's just gone.
Okay.
There's like nowhere around. And then proceeds to once more like they're fighting each other. Like Damien's got like food all over his back, and then like suplexes. Like he actually does pretty well for fighting an Atlantean dragon. Eventually like suplexes him into another one of the tables. You hear someone come out and go, "What is this? Ah! My food!"
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Thomas will find a shrimp and throw it to one of the players. Maybe now it will work.
Well, the Shock has other concerns at the moment as he proceeds to like try and get the 2 creatures to get away from his food, and is proceeding to like hit on them, or like hit like just by hit them like get out like with a rolling pin, like you destroy the sanctity of my food. Get out of here right now. They're not even really recognizing that as they continue to trade blows. You do see security coming in very quickly, though. The 2 surge creatures.
Okay. We'll just whistle and go to a different part of the room.
Meanwhile, the 3 down
I am
below.
not a part of this.
Well, based on that, let's try and just go in. Unless we do want to unplug it.
You know what? Screw it. I'm unplugging the camera. Let's move forward.
Okay.
Agreed.
This is gonna go bad, but you know what? It's been a
When
while
doesn't
since
it?
we have been.
When doesn't it
We've
go
been
bad?
staring at the camera for 5 minutes, wondering, do we unplug it or do we not? Is there something about unplug it?
I think you've
Yeah.
been staring at the camera
Okay.
for a bit longer than that.
Anyway,
Yes.
let's continue in.
Yes. Can I look at what's behind the door?
Sure. You kind of take a peek behind the door. It's a after you unplug the camera, take a look behind the door. There is another door. It's just a hallway. You see a couple of drones actually kind of monitoring the area. Again, very like just kind of fluttering about, scanning, looking.
All right. Because I can't control the drones directly, but I can.
I mean, I guess the thing is,
Or we can distract the drones.
I'm once again one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could distract them. We could distract the
Maybe.
drones.
I believe there's
Assuming
a
we want to, again, assuming we want to do this, assuming we want to go deeper, and this will help the mission.
I believe as a rigger you can go in and kind of similar to a spoof, but kind of
On the hardware side?
reroute or something like that for other drones. You just have to hack into them first.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I can do that. Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
All right. Intuition and electronics as you hack on the fly.
Heck! Why is it never engineering?
Engineering is for how drones work.
Well, yeah. It's... Okay.
So once you get inside, that'll be very beneficial.
Intuition and electronics. So just intuition then. One success. I see my curse is still with me.
You do not get past the firewall. However, they do not seem to notice the intrusion, so
You can
you
try
have
again.
not raised any alarms. No, so you can try again if you'd like.
Do I want to? I will do it.
Okay.
Go for it.
As an alternate note, since you're a new player, you can also get Trathing to help you breach the initial firewall, and then once you're in, because Deckers and Riggers have similar firewall hacking, so.
All right. I had no successes this time.
And check for
So
that.
yeah,
Oh, well, nope, they still don't seem to know, so they actually got lucky on those
Nope.
both.
Nothing.
So yeah, still not noticed, but that firewall seems to be a bit stubborn. Oh, Trathing is using the facilities. Thomas, what are you doing?
At the moment, getting away from the nonsense that is going on at the dinner buffet table. How's the poker game persisting? Is it still going, or is it paused because of what's happening?
It has paused at the moment.
Okay. Are the players still at the table?
Yes, everyone's still sitting. They still have their chips. As security kind of starts filtering in.
And Tarathian was trying to get the regulator. Wait. Oh, this bit's back.
Okay, so Tarathian, your services have been requested down in the service hallway.
Okay, as in like they need you to actually go down.
Yes. Yeah. Breach a firewall so your rigger can go and start messing with stuff.
What was the plan that you were going to do, though? Real quick.
Basically trying to make it so that the auditory implant was either blocked or always sent a non-bluff signal.
Did you already do that, or?
No, it shut down the damn deck. It just like hard shut down,
Yep, overload the deck.
overloaded the deck.
Well then, I believe it is my turn to try and get the guy booted from the table.
Yes, it is. I will leave you to it, Thomas, and I'm going to exit stage right and head downstairs and help the other half out.
Okay,
Have fun causing mayhem and chaos.
I will.
Well, looks like this mission went high profile.
Sure did.
So I think you head to the VIP section. Using your back door, you can just pop the lock and get inside. As you do, you see Damien getting arrested.
Oh no. Davian, no.
As well as the chef.
Well, I mean, he did assault a Atlantean official with
Yes.
a rolling pin.
Cahal's just kind of standing there after he has calmed down. He's talking with one of the Lone Star. There's about 3 like Lone Star officials that are kind of sitting there. There were more, but after the fight was broken up, they kind of dispersed.
I feel like I can try and get the guy booted from the table by proclaiming that he touched the chips of the person next to him. I got to do it.
But Trapping, you get down to the service hallway. You see the drones monitoring, watching the other 3 there as well.
And me just trying unsuccessfully to hack through the firewall.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and try. Well, one is the deck back up.
Yes, the deck is back online.
Okay. 2, yes, I will go ahead and try to go and get through the firewall and knock out the firewall for them.
At least
Okay.
the feedback
Okay.
didn't burn your
Or at least
brain.
help them with their thing.
Oh, good.
All right, roll your hack on the fly, intuition and electronics.
Intuition. That's going to be 3 successes.
And I believe that is enough to get in through the firewall of one of the smaller ones. You do notice they are linked together, so one can, like kind of one for all type of situation.
Okay.
And also you bring in Nathaniel as well because they're the rigger. So you definitely, so Nathaniel, you definitely see like the control systems. You're very familiar with what's going on here. If you'd like, you can roll a logic and engineering.
Yes.
Oh, I also warned the group, the rest of them. In case you guys didn't hear, I had to sort of leave Thomas upstairs, and I may have accidentally given him carte blanche to cause chaos and mayhem up there. So the entire place may be on fire when we get back upstairs.
Yeah, that's fair.
That hasn't happened
You-
before.
2 successes.
Yeah, you actually get a pretty good handle of everything. Like they're running in passive mode currently, which is good for you. It means no one's controlling them, and just kind of set to like raise an alarm. It's actually pretty straightforward and simple for a security system.
Interesting.
So yes, you can choose to edit or spoof, or not spoof. What's the regular version of that? It's eluding
Let's just
me.
say hack. Hack? No, it's not hack.
No, it's not. It's not a hack. It's a specific rear action. Well, let me see if I can look up here quick. Oh, here it is rigging. Here we are. Drone ready.
So what kind of drones are they?
They are sensor drones. They are the small flying ones. Okay. Yes. You have to use a. Okay. So a jumped in attribute. So it's going to be. You are overriding. So that is a willpower and engineering.
Right. Well, it would be good to have eyes and ears a little everywhere to see if guards will be actually coming down here. So I'll just okay. I'll activate. Here's what I'm gonna do. See if you guys agree. I'm gonna activate the drones since there are sensors. I'm gonna have one stationed at the entrance of the hallway so that we can see if enemies are coming in. As for the others, they're gonna come with us in case we have a branch in the path or we need an extra pair of eyes.
Yep. What'd you get for
Everyone
your?
agree?
What'd you get for your roll?
Remember what it was again?
Oh, willpower and engineering.
Willpower and engineering.
As you are jumped into these drones.
Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. 4 successes.
Oh yeah, that bypasses there. So you are in control of the drones.
All right. I'm setting one of the drones at the entrance of the hallway and setting it up so that it looks it so that it alerts us if anyone comes in.
All right.
Meanwhile, the rest is coming with me.
Nice.
My pets.
And all right, so the drones are under control. You see a door at the other end. What do y'all do?
Oh, in.
Let's get to it.
All right. You open the door to the other side, and you see kind of a larger room. You see that there's computer consoles kind of set about. They're all on. They're all doing stuff. There's actually like one or two people kind of milling about. They appear to be just kind of checking on things. And yeah, it's a fairly large room actually for the area. You're not sure what it used to be for, but it appears as technology has kind of taken over this space.
Does it look like any of the computer, like just at first glance, does it look like that there is any computer that is sending out a receiving and sending out or receiving any visual signals and sending out any audio signals?
Not that you can tell just offhand. You're getting a lot of like distortion in this area as well. Like electronic distortion. Gold enough. A lot of like magical distortion in this area as well. Like it's almost to the point of kind of like a crackling in your ears. But yeah, there's something going on here.
While avoiding the patrols, I'm going to go and start looking at each computer to see if it's looks like it may be sending out any information to the regulator.
Okay, so they're not really like guards. They look more like people in like lab coats, like researchers, more or less, technicians.
I was
Um,
just gonna say, cripes, there's so much distortion in here, even I can feel it. I'm not even magical.
Nathaniel, what are you doing? This has been opened up to you to see.
Also, keeping an eye out to see if there's any computer that deals with the prototype prize thing.
Okay.
I don't
Finally,
know.
it's snowing!
Lucky you. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, I'll come back to you. Golden Dove. Lots of distortions, computers, and stuff in this next
Can
room.
we try? Can I try and figure out further which is the more distorted area, while sort of trying to not let the irritation of this thing get to me?
It's definitely the area in front of you.
Okay.
And it's not really irritating. It's kind of like soft, like white noise.
Okay, so what? Okay, white noise isn't as bad.
Right. It's not like grating. It's not like you're feeling like. It's just kind of a thinner, more highly saturated area of magical energy.
Okay, gonna try and see about checking out what. I'm going to try and keep going further, but if it seems like if it feels like something magical is coming for me, then I'm gonna back out of the range.
Okay. So you kind of move forward, looking around for the signal or the source. Dark Sun.
Yep.
You got two people moving in, looking at computers and some sort of magical stuff that you're not sure of. And then, what are you doing?
I'm just going to try and stay back and keep an eye on everything that's going on right now.
Okay. And Nathaniel, just think it's something, or are you going to keep hanging? Just kind of hang back and observe.
Probably just hang back and observe. Computers aren't really my thing. I'm more of a mechanical kind of guy.
Gotcha. Also, you need. I would like you to roll a jump. Jumped in stats are always so weird. Oh, it's their sensors. Okay, so it's going to be a intuition and the sensor rating of the drone, which I'll give you in 2 seconds.
Is it willpower?
It would be reaction, but for you it's intuition. Because you're looking at something through their sensors.
Okay, so engineering and intuition.
Nope. It's intuition plus the sensor rating of the drone, which is 3. So whatever your intuition is plus 3, because you're jacked into their systems at the
All right.
moment.
1 success.
You kind of like flick back and forth between the drone and your own vision, and as you do at one point, a little later on, as you're kind of like looking over at Tarathian towards the computers, you notice something really weird that for just like and you kind of focus in more, and as you look through the sensors of this drone, you realize there are no computers in this room. As Tarathian goes up to one and like tries to look to see with the signal, and it says on the screen, "Hello, Tarathian. Would you like to play a game?"
Oh God.
Tarathian promptly swears, backs up, and runs back to the rest of the group.
As you run back to the group, everyone hears a ka-choomf as a much sturdier security door slides down at the entranceway where you guys came in.
I had to dive underneath that to get in. I was in the doorway.
It actually, it actually looks very, very well hidden.
So,
but
real quick. I mean, yeah, I would have gone up to them, but I would have been like cautious and given enough time for them to give a warning. But okay,
To who?
no, for them to give a warning.
Oh,
about
the group.
yeah,
Ah.
yeah, because the group to give a warning. But anyway, let's keep going. It's fine, just for next time.
Okay. Well, as soon as you kind of saw that and started like running back, as soon as the game was up.
Yeah,
The-
yeah. So that's fine.
Mhm.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Fine. So I go back, and then I try to hack into the door to get it to open. Not that I think it's gonna work, but hey.
I've drawn my revolver
You gotta
at this
start
point
simple.
because, yeah, something's not right here.
You've go to the door, and it is actually a dead drop door. So there's no electronics. It's just someone activated a thing inside, and then a big old piece of steel just kind of plumped right into place.
Are we able to get a hold of Thomas?
Yes.
All right. I give him a quick update of what the hell is happening, and for him to continue to try to get the figure out who is cheating and is supposed to be getting the prize, which is probably the regulator, and that all gloves are off. Have fun.
Thomas, up
I
in
kind of have a plan here.
up in the main room, you notice something interesting going on as well. With more people going into kind of, well, you see the guy who made the speech kind of come out and say basically like all people who are here for a product demonstration, please come into the VIP section. And then several other people, including Astrid, as well as the two leopards, kind of walk in towards that area.
Crap.
Okay.
We're about to be that demonstration.
Thomas?
Yeah, I guess so.
Thomas will take out his cyber eye and just kind of let it drift away from him while he heads towards the VIP room, because the cyber eye is gonna be his little way of getting the regulator.
I will never
Right?
get used to you doing that.
Okay, so while Thomas is walking towards the VIP room, he will have the cyber eye just kind of go full speed into the chips of the player next to him.
But
Amazing.
It just goes right into the chips as you head into the. So that happens, and the commotion is caused in the poker room. As you
And
walk in,
return the cyber eye quickly.
as you walk into the VIP section, where you see a couple of people putting up screens. There's probably about 24 people in here now. Kahal is in there as well. The Astrid, the two leopards, a couple other people. And as you walk in as well, because they kind of left the door open, and sit, wherever you go, you see
I
the.
will go with the leopards.
Okay. The door kind of closes after that, and the guy speaks up and says, thank you. Now, I know some of you here have had, basically doubts of whether or not that we are actually using Atlantean technology in order to make sure that our new Hound line is operational. I would like to take this opportunity, as well as all of my invited guests here, to see that that is not the case. As technology is always on the cutting edge of spirit-based anchors and fetishes, and I want to put to rest once and for all that we are using 100% legal and safe means to do so. If you'll just look at the screens, we are patching into a Shadowrunner feed that is going on at this moment. Should be very exciting.
Thomas will message everyone so that
I'm
please
sorry,
turn off
I'm
your
allergic to
feeds.
bull.
Turn off your feeds now.
You actually cannot. That's the responsibility of the studio.
Yeah.
Ah, Darn.
As you see the screens come to life, and yep, there's Tarathian and Nathaniel and Golden Dove and Dark Sun.
Golden Dove is posing their ass near the screen as it happens.
Thomas will just say, "Oh shit," under his breath as he sees the feeds pop in.
And you see, as everyone down in the room kind of sees the illusion of the computers and whatnot, it was actually a phantasm triad, disperse, and you're in a empty room. Well, mostly empty.
Do the people in the quote unquote people in the lab coats disappear as well?
They do. This is actually a very elaborate illusion, and in fact, Golden Dove, you can make a logic and sorcery since you are a mage.
Okay.
Unfortunately, with your astral perception, you didn't get quite enough to see through the illusion, but
Noted.
now that you know is for a fact what it was.
Dark Sun is actually going to be
Glitch.
clapping.
Clapping, nice.
Nodding, just well played, you sons of bitches.
I got a glitch.
Man.
That's some weird technology going on. But yes, so back up in the main room, everyone's watching the feeds pop in. It's like, you will see, especially our dear friends at the MIU, as well as a few artificers of prominent note that we have invited, just how our new drones work, or our new hounds work. He doesn't call them drones. Observe their combat capability. Oh, and Thomas, as he finishes up, you see that there is another feed, except it's not the room that's been emptied out. It's the VIP section. As everyone kind of like looks and then looks.
Thomas is just gonna try and play it off and just not acknowledge it. Just look at the ceiling. Nothing's wrong. Everything's fine.
As you look at the ceiling, like the feed looks at the ceiling, and then it's like the guy has like, oh look, it appears that one of the wolves has strayed from the pack. That's all right.
Wolf, I haven't seen a wolf.
Real quick, over the subvocal mic, I asked Thomas if there is a blind spot in the room.
Thomas will just say subvocally, not now, I might be in a bit of a situation here.
Well, and subvocally, Tarathian replies back, well, I mean, use Damien if you have to. Wait, if you have to.
Damien got arrested.
Use the poker players if you have to.
The poker players aren't in the same room as me.
Nope, in the VIP suite. But
cause a fire then?
What?
as you're going by, the people down in the room can see a pair or two pairs of glowing red eyes step out of the shadows and approach, and we go into initiative as you must deal with the two of their guardian hounds.
I could have Thomas pull out his gun and tell him to call it off.
Alright, what is initiative again?
Okay, initiative is your reaction and your intuition, like, scores. Not like a roll. You just take the two dice pools and add them together, and then you roll a 1d6, and you'll add that to your total overall score.
Let's see. Intuition and reaction, you said?
10.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, Darkson got a 10. Daniel got a 9.
9 for me.
Do I add the number of successes or the number on the dice?
The number on the dice.
You roll 1d6 and add together your current scores for reaction and intuition.
Okay.
So 4
So
plus
in
4
that
for me is 8, and then I rolled a 2.
Thomas, you may roll as well since you're technically in this.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
14. I rolled a
Okay.
14.
Golden Dove, what'd you get?
I wonder if one of the leopards would mind just kind of being a hostage for me for a moment.
I got
Yes.
7.
10 Golden Dove.
I got a 12.
I have a 9.
Okay, dropping it at 9. Save and bring up this. And the Guardian Hounds, rolling for them.
Oh, that's nice.
What?
I like the little initiative chart down there.
Thomas, what is your total pool of intuition plus reaction?
My total pull is 10 plus 1d6.
Okay, so they'll go before you. Alright, we start off with Nathaniel. You see two kind of look like stone dogs growling and snarling at you, very reverbery, very kind of unnatural. But you have gotten the jump on them, it seems, or at least get to go before them.
Alright, so I'm gonna charge up my electric shock gloves
Okay.
and stand ready for a pounce.
Alright, you ready in action for a pounce. And then is the Guardian Hound's turn. They will choose a target. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6 will roll again. So it's going to be Tarathian and... Or no, 1, 2, 3. Because... No, 4. That's right. That was right the first time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So it's still Tarathian and Dark Sun getting pounced. Since you guys are close together, however, Nathaniel, I will count that as being within range for you to attack. So you can roll your attack action. As they kind of leap past you towards your Street Samurai and Decker.
For so okay, how does damage work again?
All right, so damage will be based on the weapon plus cumulative successes over thing. Oh, first, what is your attack rating?
As in the damage?
Nope, this is going to be well, it's not the accuracy of your gun. It would be the because you're doing a brawl skill, unarmed combat, plus your strength, or no, agility and unarmed combat. Because brawling is a little weird when it comes to attack rating.
Right, let's okay, say that again. So it's
Add together your kind of like with your initiative. Add together your unarmed combat and your agility.
all right, unarmed combat and agility.
It would be close combat, I believe.
Or close combat, yeah. Close combat. Changing stuff.
So it's a skill.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
skill, yep.
Ah, okay, I don't have it.
Yep, so it would be just your agility then.
Okay, agility. I do have something else. I do have dermal deposits as a quality, which gives me unarmed melee base damage value of strength over 2 plus strength over 2, so that makes the 3 points, I think.
Yeah,
Plus I think the 4 for S for the damage of the shock gloves. Unless I'm mixing
Nope.
it up.
That's for damage. So you'll do extra damage if you hit. First, we gotta make sure you hit.
Okay, well, so in that case, since it's only agility, it's 4.
Okay. So the Guardian Hound will get a combat edge, and then roll your. It will be your agility and close combat to try and hit the creature. And
Well, I don't have close combat. I only have agility. I mean,
or so then it would just roll your agility then.
okay.
Because you can use close combat untrained. So.
Okay. 1 success.
All right, versus their defense. Okay, so you try take a swing at them. They're a little too dodgy. They kind of duck out of the way and continue on to their intended targets. Tarathian, please roll me a. Or what's your defense rating?
Me?
Yep.
Remind me which defense again? It's agility and
Nope. It's body plus your armor.
but that's going to be 9, I believe.
Okay, so there's no edge transfer. Now roll your dodge, reaction, and intuition.
You said. Sorry, I didn't. Was. You said intuition and
Reaction.
reaction. Okay. Four.
One of them tries to bite at you, but perhaps because of the trying to avoid the shock gloves, they miss, and now you have a snarling stone beast in front of you. And then Dark Sun, same thing, or defense rating first.
Let's see, 7 plus 3 plus 3, 13.
Okay, so no edge, close, but no edge exchange. So go ahead and roll. I roll for them, then do Willigan.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. Oh, you also dodge. All right. So 2 dodges. Dodges all around.
Good.
As now they have closed the distance. And Thomas, you are up in the VIP room with everyone kind of looking between the screens and you. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I realized it's actually it was 8, not 9. That's not going to change anything, is it?
Nope. You're still good.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Cool.
Okay. Thomas will take out his gun and also an auto injector and point it to the guy who's presenting this and say, call off the attack, or I will be a little bit less civil in a few moments.
No, actually, we're going to roll for him too. I have to move this up. Let's just go. There we go. All right, so you threaten guy in charge. Rolling. All right, we'll see what happens on his turn then. So then we move on to Dark Sun.
Alright, I'm gonna draw my blade and take a swing at the mutt that's closest.
All right.
Let's see. Dice sorting. It is agility and close combat, right?
Correct. For blades, it is that. And then your attack rating?
which comes from...
Agility, the same thing, agility and close combat.
That is 12.
Okay, versus their defense. Oh no, still not quite enough to get the 4. So close. You almost got edges on both sides. But yep, roll ahead, roll your attack. I'll roll their defend. Ugh.
One, two, three, 4 successes.
You sink your blade, and at first it feels like you're hitting solid stone, but it bites quite quickly after that and sinks in. What is your damage?
3p.
P plus the 2. Oh, and 1/3 your strength.
Oh, 1/3 strength. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. 2.
2
2 for that. Plus. So 5.
versus their armor and body. Oops, that's too many dice. There we go. All right, you do some damage. It begins like you basically stab into this thing, and when you pull out, you see this like viscous blue goo come out of it instead of like blood. And it leaks out. Definitely something you've never seen before. And Thomas, you seen this? Like your panther does not leak like blue goo when it's damaged, so that's
Interesting.
something new.
Like blueberry flavor.
Delicious.
Raspberry.
And then we move on to trapping.
I'm going to try to put some distance between myself and or at least put myself out of the line of fire.
Okay.
And then is it possible to hack into their controls?
The only thing you're really seeing is the casino's systems.
Okay, that's fine. Is it possible to do a full shutdown of the casino?
It would take several steps, but yes, you could.
Okay, then let's start that progress. And let Thomas know that if they don't comply, then I'm more than happy to shut down the entire casino. As in hard smash.
All right. Go ahead and roll a.
Wait, will the island start falling if he does that?
No. The city is floating, but it floats on water. So,
Okay.
but also this would just be for the casino. It wouldn't be for.
Okay.
Just the casino, not everything else.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So what do I need to roll?
Intuition electronics to boost your firewall, or to boost against their firewall.
I was about to say, if we sink another floating island, that would have been interesting.
Galatia's a little harder to sink.
5.
All right, with a lot of elbow grease and a little luck, you do manage to wiggle your way into the security system and get into the casino's main control board. You see like fire alarms, bomb threats. There is a special one in the case of island sinking. A couple things like that. Main electrical stuff like that. Rolling for him. Okay. But yes, you are inside the systems. That was your round. And then we go to.
Yeah, I just let everybody else know. Protect me while I shut this damn place down.
Can I add the detail about Tarathian having access to the casino now?
Sure.
So I'll go ahead and add that on to my thread of call off the attack or you will lose all of the casino.
Guy
It will
kind
be shut down.
guy looks like, well, it's not my casino to have, and frankly, the bunch of you operating on extraterritorial land means that even if they do survive this, you're all going to go into a little dark hole for the rest of your lives, should I decide to do it. So perhaps the one who should be making threats is myself. And
Don't
also,
give him ideas.
you see one of the guardian creatures or guardian hounds kind of that was in that room kind of like perk up and start to like turn towards your direction.
I see.
As he does like obvious magic. Obvious magic. All right, so that was his, and then we go to Golden Dove. It is your.
Golden.
Well, I might
Golden
be
will
pulling one of
ask-
them from you guys at least.
Okay, yeah, Golden's gonna ask first a question.
Of course.
Well, to Rex. Like, actually, can we hear Rex's voice during this?
Yes, it is being broadcast. You probably actually he does have like a screen that you can see with the VIP room,
Gotcha.
and you can hear him. You see Thomas threatening.
Golden's gonna ask if it's not Atlantean and you've really got nothing to hide, what's the bribe for then?
Ooh.
Kind of looks like he's like, bribe? What silly idea got into your head to think there's a bribe going on? I mean, to hear that, you would think that someone would possibly come and try to stop that. Gives you a little smirk.
I like this guy.
That's
Well, that's
not
the point.
And then
exactly.
he said, Golden just says, no. Golden then just gonna try and use confusion on one of the guard dogs.
All right, roll versus their will, and it's is it just will?
That sounds right. 4.
Nope, I'm actually in the
Actually, hold on.
magic right now.
No,
so
wait. It's something they've got. It's 2 stats.
yeah, I know it's like will plus confusion. Here we are. Willpower and logic. I knew. Yeah, I knew it was a mental set. So I will roll theirs, and you got 4 successes. You said.
Correct.
All right. So something interesting happens when you roll or when you cast that spell, and you see like as you cast confusion, you do like feel the magic work and seep into the creature, and then the creature goes dark. Like the eyes go dim. It kind of slumps for a bit, and then it kind of like perks right back up. So you can actually roll a sorcery and logic on what just happened here.
1 success.
So, like, you kind of look at it and you're thinking, with all the other information that you got so far, that you confuse the spirit that was actually inside this thing, and it left. And now another one has taken its place.
Well.
Uh-oh.
Well.
But is it friendly?
It goes, "Arrgh." So probably
Nope.
you.
Does Golden Dove let the rest of us know what happened?
Yeah, Golden's gonna let you know that, and that seems like Seems like they're gonna probably be on healing duty then.
Okay.
And then it is Nathaniel. Back to the top.
I'll try to swipe again to try to get the not the one that has been replaced, whose spear has been replaced, but the other one. We do have two in the room, right?
There's two, yes.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna go for that one
Okay.
with the shock gloves again.
All right. Go ahead and roll your agility and you don't have close. So roll your agility.
All right, so roll 3 successes. Nice.
Not bad.
Oh, Thomas. Also, as you're watching these creatures fight, they don't hold a candle to your artifact. They're actually like they're not nearly as good.
I need to find a way to have that panther come with me without it being in danger of breaking.
There's the rub. You hit. So now we calculate damage. So it's 4s for the shot gloves plus the cumulative damage, which I just add on just because it's easier for me, because I know what the defense roll was. And then you said something about dermal plating giving you a bonus too.
Yes, I have dermal deposits, which gives me unarmed melee base dash value of half my strength plus 1, so makes 3
Okay.
of 3.
Yep, you punch really, really hard. So 4-7s plus the one for that versus body and armor. So you punch you punch him right in the face, just bam, really good shot in the jaw, and you see the shot go through this thing's body, and it kind of like jostles a bit and like shivers, and then you see the eyes go dim again, and then suddenly, kind of like with Golden Dove's spell, it goes back up. You see the lights glowing again, but it seems like you shocked it quite hard.
Nice.
And then it is their turn. They lost their movement with that, so that means they're going to just attack who they're on right now. But Tarathian backed up, so I have to go with. So turn for Nathaniel and Darksun, because Nathaniel punched it right in the face. All right, so we'll start with Nathaniel. So roll what's your defense value?
Let me check.
Which is
Check.
body and armor.
So, okay, body is 5, and for my armor, plus 4 with my armor jacket.
All right, so
9, yeah.
9. No edge exchange. All right, go ahead and roll your reaction and intuition, and they will try to bite you.
Reaction, intuition. 9. Count them 9. Excuse me. 3 successes.
Okay, so you try and get out of the way, but it just nicks you with one of its fangs. So now you can roll a body and armor, and then tell me what the value is, and then I'll tell you. You might soak it all. You might take a little bit of damage.
Actually, dermal deposits give me armor plus 1, so that makes another one.
Ah, there, yes.
1, 2, 3. 3 successes.
Okay, so the damage. So, you take 3 physical damage as you are bit, and then I need you to roll a body and willpower check.
Ooh, nice. 1, 3, 4 successes. Yeah, 4 successes.
Okay, so as it bites you and you feel the sting of pain from its teeth, it feels like you also feel something inside, like your very soul is happening, but you just like brush it off. You're like, whatever, and then nothing else seems to happen.
I do want to say I have magic resistance.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You would have gotten it anyway, but what's your magic resistance?
uh, j-
How much?
what do
Yeah,
you mean, what's my magic?
how much do you get for magic resistance?
I mean, it's a quality, so I don't know what you mean. It's
Oh,
not a skill.
No, I know. Usually they give you a bonus or a.
It just gives me bonus edge on any magic resistance test.
Oh, okay. So if you want to, so it would give you an extra edge dice. So let's say you got like one success, and you can spend an edge to augment that. Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, but you passed it anyway. You're fine. No worries about it. So, Dark Sun, you are also attempting to be bitten at.
Okay, 7 plus 6, 13 for armor rating.
Okay, so no edge. Just one off on both sides of this from getting that edge.
And intuition reaction.
Yep. I actually think they'll use an edge on that.
Need to start up in these. One, two, three, four.
This one misses. Tries to do the bitey bite, but with the being stabbed in the confusion, seems to have thrown it off its game. And then we go to Thomas.
Thomas will look at the screen and see how poorly the guardian hounds are doing, and then look back to the master and go, seems your little pups are not doing so well down there. But if you insist on continuing this, then I guess I have no choice. And then Thomas will take his auto injector.
All right. Go ahead and roll. And it's the same stuff as before, right? It's not.
Yes,
Okay.
It is the same.
Willpower.
Willpower. First time during an actual mission. That is a 1.
Okay. And so with that, I believe I remember correctly. Okay. Yes, so I'm gonna make a little adjustment here. You use the auto injector on yourself, and this time is a little different than the others, as you feel a bit overwhelmed, possibly because you've taken another dose previously. But you can feel the usual swelling of muscle and teeth sharpening and stuff like that. But you're not quite as prepared for the additional sensations, and you keep progressing further than you had expected as people begin backing away. Those who are fighting the Guardian Hounds see Thomas on the screen turning into a werewolf. Snarling, raging beast, clothes ripping, fur thickening, and just absolutely losing his fucking mind. And proceeds for all hell to break loose as one of the guardian hound that has been activated goes after and pounces on Thomas. Thomas not even looking like he's in his right mind anymore, because he is not. And I will tell you later how that goes for you, Thomas. But after a while, everything goes black.
All right.
And that goes for the people watching as well, as the feed gets cut.
I am
Golden
causing you
says-
guys a distraction. You're welcome.
Golden just says, "Geez, Thomas, I didn't know you liked the Harbingers that much." or like even the werewolves that much. But I guess okay.
All right, so yep, he's been removed from the initiative, and we go to Dark Sun.
All right, I'm gonna keep on swinging at the little piece of crap that's trying to bite me.
All right.
Let's see here. Get my 12 dice for this.
All right, their dodge. Oh, finally, they got a good roll. Jeez.
One, two, three, four, 5 successes.
Ooh, just barely missed.
Oof.
Close, but it scrapes over the stone of their back as it just ducks under just in time. And then Trathian.
Okay. Is it possible? Okay, would I be able to cause a feedback loop from? Well, okay. First of all, what kind of power plant runs the city?
0 point.
So, if a cascading failure happened, it would be bad.
Yes.
Yeah,
Excellent.
if you can trigger one. They're remarkably
Right.
stable, except for the one that, exploded. But
Right.
also, you're in the system right now. You're like, what should I do? And then suddenly, all the fucking alarms go off in the entire switchboard. The signal code is basically like 012, which, after a brief lookup, is for HMHVV outbreak.
Okay. Well, that explains the feed loss. Well, I did sort of give Thomas carte blanche to cause trouble up there. I didn't quite think that would happen, but okay. Is it possible to cause a feedback loop on the city's power plant while shutting down the casino from here?
No, not in the sea power plant. It's actually it's got major protections on it. It's actually got Atlantean
Okay.
protections.
Is there a backup power plant for the casino?
Yeah, there's a generator for the casino.
Okay. Is it possible to shut down both the connection to the city grid and to the generator, if not cause a feedback loop to the backup generator?
I would say, yeah, sure. I think
Okay.
that would work.
Can we do that?
All
Let's
right.
do that.
Roll in. It will be a logic and the attack rating of your deck.
Okay. Which I believe is 7, because it's the...
Yep.
Okay, so 7 and... you said intuition?
Logic.
Logic? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's even better. That's a lot of dice.
Oh boy.
Give me a minute. I have to do math.
Just when you thought you could escape.
7.
7 successes. All right. High or low?
Oh, fuck. High.
All right. So you cut the main feed to the casino, and you managed to feedback loop into the generator
Oh.
right before the entire network kind of goes on lockdown. You're kicked out, and at first you're not sure if it really did anything, and then the whole room kind of shakes a little bit.
Okay.
Kind of a little, like in that you can kind of hear, like something just exploded.
Oh,
Okay. And I believe that is the end of my turn.
All right, so, he's actually can't tell what he's doing either, so we can
Sorry,
remove
I've
him.
got if I'm needed.
And then Golden Dove.
Okay, who needs healing?
I believe Nathaniel took 3, and that's it so far.
Okay, Golden's gonna go over and try and heal Nathaniel for, let's see.
Do you heal me by magic?
Oh, yep, it would be
Yes.
by magic, so it would be with magic resistance.
Yeah.
Affected.
Heal spell
Oh,
on S22.
Would you inform me that beforehand that you've got magical resistance, or no?
Yes, I think I did.
I mean, you know he's doing
Okay.
magic, so...
Okay, then Golden's gonna get out a med kit instead.
Good old-fashioned medkit healing. Alright.
What's the roll? It's logic and rating.
Logic rating, yep.
Five successes.
Okay. So, you heal for 5. So, well, the 3. So, you are back to normal. Yay! And that's your turn.
Oh, nice. All right. I'll hit the ground running. Let's see. So, did the dogs do anything else when they dimmed their lights?
Oh, you mean when their eyes kind of faded?
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of like, the whole body kind of like slumped and kind of looked like, it kind of like shutting off anything that has power. And then it kind of like perked right back up.
All right. Let's see here. How about I could shock them again. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's try to shock them into standing down.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack again. So, agility.
All right, agility. So 4. I've got to bring back my own calculator. 2 successes.
Oh, you just missed. Just swung right over. They managed to duck their head just on time. And then it is their turn. So we're going to keep the same people that they're attacking. So, well, actually, there's someone next to Nathaniel. So that 1, 2, 3. Nathaniel, 4, 5, 6. Golden Dove. Golden Dove, you're being attacked. As you went up to heal the guardian hound, saw you going to try to take a little nibble. So, defense rating?
Body and armor gets me 5.
Okay, so they will get the edge on that. And go ahead and roll your intuition intuition reaction. They will try to attack. They're going to use that edge.
Two successes.
All right, they will hit. So roll your body and armor.
Zero successes.
Oh, take 6 physical.
Ouch. Oof.
And I need you to make a body and willpower.
Body and will. Minus that's. Okay, that 1 success.
1 success versus. All right, so you get bit hard, just all up in your chest plate, just all the fangs sinking into you, and as you do, you feel very strange. Oh, actually, you can roll a sorcery and logic because you are a mage.
Oh boy. I think that's a glitch again.
What
Oh,
what
my
sorcery is this? You
I
don't.
thought I was cursed.
But you
It would have
don't.
been better if I didn't have the -2 after that, all that.
You don't. You're like, I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't matter much to you as you kind of like feel very sleepy. You suddenly feel like very fatigued, but mentally, um, and then kind of everything goes dark. And for everyone else, as the after the guardian hound kind of latched on, you see that Golden Dove's eyes start to glow red.
Oh boy.
Frick.
Oh shit.
Okay.
There is a scene that happens as well, but I'll see if anyone else gets possessed as well. And then it is Dark Sun.
All right, another swing. Yeah. Ah! Drop a dice. Come here. Yeah. One, two, three, four
If
successes.
it hadn't been a glitch, I would have gotten 1 success.
Aw.
Four successes.
Oh, you hit.
Yes.
All right.
5p.
Plus what you got over. Okay, so their body armor. Oh yes, another solid blow. More of the goo coming out of them. They're not. They're still moving around though. But very sluggish, very injured. Although it's hard to tell because they're a magical construct technically. But yeah, definitely doing some major damage. And then Trathian.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and take my pistol, my gun, my predator, and I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at the most damaged looking drone.
All right, that'd be the one in front of Dark Sun. So go ahead and what's your attack rating?
That is, that's gonna be at close, right?
Close, yes.
That's gonna be 10.
Okay. Nope, no exchange of edge. So go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay, that's just which again? Sorry.
Agility and firearms.
Okay.
Versus theirs. Oh, minus the 2 because of wound penalties.
2 successes.
That will actually hit, thanks to
Woo!
thanks to the sluggish nature of the creature. You do hit. What's the damage of the gun again?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
What you wielding there?
Predator.
3p. Okay, so heavy pistol, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. So let's see, 3 plus 4. So, you think you down it for a sec, but it's just barely hanging on to life.
Yeah.
It's at the end of its rope. Clearly, more all the holes in it just leaking this goo. Golden Dove, you decide to do a thing. Could you go ahead and roll me for your confusion spell? Which is going to be targeted at Dark Sun.
Oh, why is it getting targeted at Dark Sun?
Because Golden Dove is possessed. So Dark Sun, roll a logic and willpower. As you see your friendly lion shapeshifter mage point right at you.
Intuition, willpower.
Oh right, good news. 2 successes because damage.
Ah, yes, it is good.
If
1,
only you
2,
glitched.
3, 4, 5.
Okay, so you are not confused, Dark Sun. But it does feel strange. The magic feels very weird. Like, you've been affected by magic before, by mages. This is definitely something a little different.
Yeah, this is not right.
And then, hold on,
You
just
don't
got
say.
1 round left for that. Okay, and then back up to Nathaniel.
All right. So I'm gonna do something else. I'm not gonna shock. I'm not gonna punch the dogs. I'm going to jump up on its back and try to wrestle it to the floor.
Okay, so that will be a strength and close combat.
So just strength then.
Are you doing this on the injured one or the one next to you?
Probably the one next to me.
Okay.
The one that has the more health. The one that's looking healthier.
Yep, that's the one next to you. So,
All right. So strength 5. Let's go. 1, 2 successes. There's 2. Yeah, there's 2 successes.
you get on its back and you try and bring it down. For a second, you manage to get it kind of outside, but it manages to wiggle out of the way. You're unsuccessful in your pin or in your grapple, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Close, very close. But then it's their turn. And he's going to try and bite you back.
Of course.
So, go ahead, Nathaniel, and roll your dodge. Intuition and reaction. What's the stun damage on him again?
Et réaction. Ça fait 9.
Okay, so they're rolling that much dice. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4 successes. 4.
And just like the previous encounter, it tries to bite you, but narrowly misses. As you manage to wiggle out of the way of its teeth when it tries to double back on you. And then the other one will attempt to bite Dark Sun again. Intuition reaction for you. This one's the more... Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
2 successes.
That will be a hit. Body and armor.
Body and armor, that is...
Excuse me.
At the last
13.
gasp of a dying...
There we go. Should be able to soak this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Take 2 physical damage.
Still?
Yeah, he got 6 out of his 8
Holy
dice.
crap.
No, it's just the overwhelming attack that got you. And
Jeez.
body and willpower.
But
If it makes you feeling better, I was just shocked at you.
No,
You
no,
got
it doesn't
that,
make us
bud.
feel any better.
Not really.
Yes, body and willpower for you.
1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Oof, almost a crit glitch.
Ooh.
Hang on.
I do have a
Or no,
question.
Crit glitch is 0
over-
successes and one's over half the dice pool, right?
Right.
Okay, so never mind.
Normal glitch is just over half.
2.
And what's critical glitch again?
Over half plus no successes.
Got it.
5.
5 hits. You feel something like trying to like push into your very being as it clamps down on you. However, through the sheer force of your willpower, you manage to push away. Even as your eyes start to glow red, they eventually return back to normal as you were almost taken over.
I do have a question.
Yes.
We are getting
Where
wiped out.
is Damien's friend at?
You'll, I will. There are things going on after this
Wait.
battle.
I just thought of something. Can I order the drones I have? The sensor drones that I hacked into before we went into the room. Can I order those to smash themselves into the mouths of the attack dogs before they bite?
Yeah, I'd say so. So on your next turn, you can kind of prep that action, and then
All right.
but it is Dark Sun after feeling very squiffy, but still you. It is your turn.
I'm gonna make a bigger splash than usual. Frankly, a power attack, even though I know that doesn't exist in Shadowrun. And take a nice big swing at the little piece of shit that just about possessed me.
All right.
Chair.
There we go. Oh boy.
1, 2, 3,
Oh, this is
4,
gonna
5,
hurt.
6 successes.
All right. So what happens is you look down at it as like, you little shit, and then you just like fucking golf swing sword bash this thing's head like clean off its shoulders.
Jesus.
Just whap, and just with a one big cleave, just take its head and just this goo everywhere and like sparks kind of flying and stuff like. Well, not sparks because it's not that kind of technology, but like lots of goo, lots of the mouth like kind of moves for a little bit longer before the light goes out of its eyes and it dies. Well, dies, gets no longer possessed, and then it is Strathian.
Okay. Seeing the goo is the do I think that looks like possibly Atlantean technology?
Go ahead and roll a logic and electronics. If you have any specialties in Atlantean technology or anything like that, you can add your bonus.
Nope, I don't. So it's just going to be a straight.
Calm down.
5 successes.
It is not Atlantean technology. It is definitely. It's also not like technology. As you focus in on it, you can definitely tell that there is technology in there, maybe like nanobots or something like that. But this goo has an intense tingling feeling of magic. Even not as a mage, you can like that. That is magic. That's magic-y magic.
Okay, I probably should have included magic in my request, but since I didn't, too late. So okay, cool.
Not Atlantean magic either. You've been around it enough, you would know it. But that is very magic goo.
By the way, posted something in general for watching later.
Okay.
What you're saying is Tarathian's pointing at it and yelling sorcery.
Yes, sorcery, techno sorcery. Something never seen before. It's definitely new, some sort of new technology. Anyway, or new magitech.
Do I still have the ability to shoot or no?
Yes, you do. That would be a minor action for.
Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at the remaining drone.
Yep. Or hound. It's not drone.
Hound, whatever. You know what I mean.
All right. Which one was it injured? Oh, there it is. All right.
So the attack power was 10 at close.
10 at close. Yep.
So I'm waiting for your thing.
Oh, no edge exchange.
Okay. So that's going to be the firearms and the agility, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Do not miss your shot because I am right beside it.
Duly noted. 2
Please don't
successes.
2 success. That is a hit.
Or 3.
Sorry, was it 2 or 3?
No, 3 successes.
Oh, 3?
Sorry, 2 successes.
Still a hit. So, damage was 3 plus that minus its body and armor. A little more. Another hole in the other one. A little more damage. Not quite dead. It's real close. It's looking like the other one did. Between the stun and the physical. And Golden Dove. Do you have Mana Ball as a spell?
No.
You do now. So
Oh god.
go ahead and hold on, I just need to-
I wonder if you could actually just keep that now that you're using it. Probably not.
You better.
That'd
but
be interesting.
let's see. That will be combat spell. So sorcery and magic for you, and for everyone else, a willpower and intuition.
Goody.
If you had that spell, something
So-
even more interesting would happen. But
So we all roll
Four
Well,
Intuition.
Four successes.
intuition and willpower.
intuition. What?
Willpower.
Willpower. 3 for me.
All right, Derrickson, you take 1 physical damage.
Ouch.
3 successes.
Nathaniel, you take 1 physical damage. As a burst of weird magic energy goes through you, and then the redness leaves Golden Dove's eyes.
Let's go. Golden Dove still no Mana
What?
Blast
And you've
or
and
Mana
you've
Bolt.
it might be a little easier for him to learn if you would like, but he like the faint knowledge of it remains, but it was a very strange, like kind of like a memory of a memory. And then back to Step, Nathaniel.
All right. Excuse me. Let's see here. I am mad, and I am going to punch the dog again.
All right, roll your agility. Oh, gotta add another negative because it bumped up the damage track. Okay.
Agility. Okay, agility. So that makes 4. Glitch.
Oh, you like you go punch like I got this, and like you go, but like you slip on the goo on the floor, like poof,
Ah,
flop around a little bit. Now you're covering goo. Ew.
ew.
Guardian Hound's turn. It's gonna try and take advantage of your prone state and try to nibble on you. So dodge. Intuition reaction.
Intuition et réaction.
Oh no, I forgot the damage negative on the attack as well.
Roll the dice.
Oh,
3 successes.
He just manages to nibble on you just a little bit. Just a little nibble. Body number?
Body and armor. Body is 5. Armor +1 +4, so that makes 10.
Yep. Roll 10 dice.
Back 10 dice. Don't you dare give me another glitch. 1, 2, 3. 3 successes.
You take 2 physical damage. And body and willpower.
Is that bad? 2 physical damage.
It's not great. Taking 2 physical is part of your damage track of the level of damage.
Alright. Body and willpower, right?
Correct. Don't forget any negatives that you've now gotten for damage track fill.
Okay, so -3, so that makes 7, I think. And 2 successes.
You like are just nibbled on and you're like that's not so bad, but like you are overwhelmed with a force that you have never experienced in your entire life, and then everything goes dark. And everyone else sees that the eyes have turned red on him. And Dark Sun.
Fucking damn it. I know I certainly wouldn't use these things if I was in a position of security court. Cripes. But I'm gonna try and take out that last mutt.
Okay. He is very injured.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Oh, you hit.
4 successes.
This one. Does this do? Yes, just barely. Not as quite as dramatic as your last kill, but you do. Give
Still
it
a nice charging blow.
nice charging blow, nice skewer. More goo, and then you have vanquished the beast as you step over Nathaniel to get him unaware of the shenanigans, and then Tarathian.
So the only thing that we have left to deal with is Nathaniel having been possessed, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Eventually.
Would it be possible just to dart away from Nathaniel?
Sure, you can go.
Get out of his line of sight?
You can it's a kind of a large room with no stuff in it, but you can get away.
Okay, then I'll just get away and prepare to dodge.
Okay, Golden Dove, you feel weird.
Okay, Golden's gonna try and
Oop, little robot.
Whoa, robot.
Yep, got a little robot voice going. I know you're synth, but we gotta understand. All right, Golden. What were you gonna do?
Are we better?
Oh yes, much
Yes.
better. Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, Golden's gonna try and just idly go for the med kit, not think about anything else, and patch themselves up.
Okay, roll your healing.
3 successes.
All right, you heal 3 damage. And top of the order. Let's see, what did I give them as position abilities again? Any? All right, so yeah, we'll keep this simple. Oh, but they would know that. Oh, I know what I can do. All right, so
I don't like the looks of that. I don't like that tone of voice, Mister.
well, I realized something I can use. So, Nathaniel, go ahead and attempt to punch Dark Sun. And it's going to be your agility, and suddenly you have the knowledge of all of the kung fu masters of yore and of the spiritual energy. Oh, hold on, I actually got to roll for it before I... So add 4. So you basically have unarmed combat or close combat 4 for the duration of the possession. So you get to roll 8 dice. Dark Sun, roll your intuition and reaction.
2 successes.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Intuition what?
Reaction.
Yep.
It shows a very interesting target.
Well, they're not that smart.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so yeah, you just you see a punch coming your way, like whoa, and you just dodge. And then it's your turn, Dark Sun.
All right.
Person in front of you is still clearly possessed.
I am just going to try and get away.
Gotta get away. Get away. Okay, get away. Trathian?
Would it be possible to
No.
would it be possible to go up behind is it Nathaniel that's possessed?
Yes, Nathaniel's possessed right
Yes.
Would it be possible to go up behind Nathaniel and just like smack him across the back of the head?
now. You can try to do a close combat.
Okay.
Nathaniel, go ahead and roll your intuition and reaction. Do not count wound penalties. And get a +2.
And what do I need to roll?
Unarmed or close combat and agility.
Oh, okay. So just basically straight agility then.
Yes.
Which means this is not going to go well at all. 0 successes.
Oh no. At least it wasn't a glitch.
You're gonna get flipped.
Yep.
Maybe. Golden Dove. It is your turn.
Okay, Golden is going to logically say, okay, piece together, Native's possessed. Maybe we should try. Maybe I'm gonna try and confusion him to get to do the spirit. What happened with the one spirit?
Okay, go ahead and roll your spell for confusion. Nathaniel, roll in intuition and willpower. This one will be at +1.
Intuition and
Or logic and
willpower.
logic and willpower. Sorry, logic and willpower +1.
Okay, logic, willpower +1.
3 successes.
Oh boy, you guys are gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 successes.
Well.
You see, so you do try to confuse Nathaniel, and as you do, you do see the red light of their eyes flicker ever so momentarily, but then resume their normal bright nature. And then it is Nathaniel's turn, who turns to Tarathian.
Yay!
Yay! And does a thing. Hold on, I'm not as good as my ADAP power, so I gotta look
You
something.
know I have a gun, Mike.
Yeah, but you weren't wielding it, and the spirit's not that smart.
It's not smart enough to know your weapons.
I mean, if he had drawn it and was holding it, he'd use that, but you were using your shot
Like-
gloves, so.
It'd be like, oh hey, a gun.
Think of it kind of like an instinct kind of thing. Where are the powers?
Actually, is oh yeah, my gun holster is in my leg. Nice.
Are ADA powers just not?
$156 in the core book is what Tana says.
I was looking at that. Oh, oh, here we go. Okay, because I remember I see what I wrote, but I forgot what it is. Okay. Okay, it doesn't add any bonuses. Okay, gotcha. All right. Trathian, please roll me a reaction and intuition. Nathaniel, it'll be close combat, which is 4 for you now, and your agility.
No pluses.
No pluses for this. Something else is happening.
4 successes.
2 successes.
Okay. Let me see what their edge action is, actually. How many possession points do I have left? Ah, what the hell? Let's do it. Let's finish with a flurry. It hits. So.
Wait, I get hit?
Yes, you do.
Okay. With what?
You see a fist come at you, and you're like, I got this, and then you like dodge out of the way, and then like another ghostly fist like comes out of that and just punches you.
You get
Thanks.
fan.
Okay, what do I take?
Go external hands.
Pretty much. Roll your body and armor.
Okay. That's going to be 2.
What is your strength, Nathaniel?
My strength is at 5.
5. Okay. Let's write it over. So that is going to be take 6 physical damage.
Ouch.
Killing hands. And you are no longer possessed as you feel the spirit leave your body as it gave one really, really last angry punch and then left. I used up all its points to punch you. But there we go. The combat is now over. There's no possession left of anyone.
Okay. Is the door open?
New.
It better be.
But if you look around you see that there is now that the combat is over and you kind of have a chance to look around, you see a door that was kind of obfuscated and in like one of the like remote corners of this room behind some stuff.
Okay.
And that allows you to get out.
Okay.
Before we do that, a quick scene with Golden Dove and Nathaniel. So I will see you in player voice chat lobby 1.
Wait, who's going?
Golden Dove
Golden
and
Dove.
Nathaniel.
Okay.
All right. So while you were both possessed, you both see pretty much the same thing. It is you two kind of like floating in the ether of just the void, nothingness. And as you kind of like are trying to figure out where you are and what's going on, you see a creature kind of looming in the distance, shapeless at first, just nothing but kind of like ethereal energy. Golden Dove, you would kind of recognize it like spirit energy.
Mm-hmm.
As it kind of like comes towards you and continues to take form, it takes the form of a draconic creature. But it's a creature that it's a great dragon, but it's a great dragon that looks like it's been kind of flayed of its scales. Just bone and muscle. It's dripping like blood. It's a terrifying sight. It's writhing, it's like screeching, like roaring in like agony, and you can just feel like pure like malice and rage coming from this creature, and it starts to like come towards you, and it feels like it's about to like threaten to overwhelm you. But then, just as like it's about to chomp down at you, you kind of get back into your own bodies, and but that feeling of the rage and just this pure unadulterated anger kind of sticks with you. So go ahead and on your sheets mark draconic rage and then put a little 1 next to it.
Where do we put that?
Under attributes, you can put it under there.
Okay.
Attribute.
Or sorry, it's actually tortured draconic rage. There it does have to be specified differently. So, and then you snap back, but you have the feeling that scene might haunt your nightmares for a while.
Okay, I'll just put it in gear. So
Oh, sure. Just wherever.
Torture Draconic Rage +1.
Yep. Or
Right.
1.
Alright.
All right.
Oh, 1. Okay, join. Not +1. 1.
Yep.
Alright, good.
All right, and then we can pop right back. So that's what you saw when you were possessed.
Mhm.
All right.
Welcome back.
Wait for Golden Dove to switch over, and then
Alright. I will be going now since it's getting really late on my end, and
yep. Actually, that was pretty much the end of it with all the chaos going on. You guys pretty much escaped, so we're just going to probably do the wrap up. So
Okay.
All right.
So basically, did the poker game tournament basically end then with the chaos?
yeah, you guys get back up. You find like a set of stairs, and you see that there is like Lone Star everywhere. People who've been clawed, people who've been shot, people like running all over the place.
Good lord.
There is no sign of Thomas anywhere.
Oh, so my idea of using him as a distraction worked.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Maybe a little too good.
Or basically allowing him to do his thing worked.
And you basically, in all the chaos and confusion, basically just get out of there. And you might get stopped in like by like health officials or something like that, but you take it like a HMHVV test, and none of you are infected, so just move on your way and proceed to head back to Outrix, where your 40,000 new yen is waiting for you.
Okay.
Alright.
Are we able to go and pick up Thomas's cred stick for him?
If
Yeah.
you could, that'd be nice.
Yep, you can certainly do that as well.
I
Okay,
can hold on
then
to it.
I'm going to choose to do that.
I was gonna say I could hold on to it for him.
Either or works. One of us holds on to it for him.
Yep.
Okay. And then we'll do the followers quick. Oh, I completely forgot I had this. So as I'm thinking here, put that.
Did anything come out of me having the cyber eye hit the guy's chips?
Oh yeah, it stopped the game for a bit. And then something much bigger happened. So
Yeah.
trying to remember all the stuff that happened that I want to give stuff for, so and okay. So we'll get the random number generator going here. Oh, I forgot to load up for Nathaniel, but I'll just put the 1100 down there. We'll start with Thomas. Well, actually, we'll start with Nathaniel because we don't have. That one's gonna be super easy to do. Did you pick out a? Did you pick out a perk from the Shadowrun perks?
No. Or at least I don't know if I did.
It was ones like hardcore parkour sponsorship. You're allowed to pick one of those kind of as a freebie.
I have not, or at least I don't know what it is.
That's okay.
It-
We'll get you on that later. On that, it's not a crucial thing.
Alright.
Plus, you're going to get a kind of like call like the newbie bonus because you're a newer player running with more experience. Nice, not bad. So that will mean that as soon as I actually open your file, you are at 765,137.
Ooh, nice.
Who,
Yeah.
me?
Yep. For followers. And then Thomas, what?
Oh.
Okay. I got Adrenaline Junkie
Well, you
for
could've done
parkour
that one.
and what?
I said, you sort of fulfilled that one with the werewolf thing.
Yeah, Adrenaline Junkie, Hardcore Parkour, and I did the production team.
And the production team.
Perfect
Okay.
production of your werewolfiness.
All right. So your new total is break out my calculator because these are big numbers.
Dragons can't do math, apparently.
Not adding millions together. Your new number is 3,163,659.
Wow.
Jesus. I like that.
Next, Tarathian.
Incognito.
Okay. Plus. Actually, that's the thing. I know. I keep looking at this thing.
Let it be on the low end. Let it be on the low end.
2,490,494.
I thought I said let it be on the low end.
That was the low end. You blew up a casino.
Hey, I didn't blow up anything. It cascaded on its own.
Sure, that's what the news is totally going to say. All right, Golden Dove.
Okay, Golden's got Social Media Addict, which poll happened,
Yep.
and then advertisement.
Oh, yep. So that. Yeah, advertisement I already got for that. That helps kind of everyone out, especially you though. So that goes
Okay.
there, and that put there. Ah, nice. So, do plus. 8 puts Golden Dove at 3,144,564.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't exactly blow up the entire casino, just the power plant. Just the power plant connections. That's all.
Just a power plant.
It's just a little smoking crater. I don't even know what people are getting now. All right, and then last but not least, Dark Sun.
I mean, it's certainly nothing, no less than what Jen does when she gets pissed off.
Anything
That's
special for you?
Parkour.
Oh, parkour. Okay. I get the bonus for the creatures. And there we go. A little on the lower end, but not too bad. It's 8 plus 2,420,022.
Okay.
There you go.
Not bad.
And there you have it. And then for karma, so this is the last session of the month, so everyone can now go up to 65 for their karma float.
Hey, listen. I mean, out of the 5 of us, I wound up right in the middle after the final counts for this month. So, you know.
Yes. Anything else for finishing off? Otherwise, this mission is pretty much over. So
Mission failed. We'll get it next time.
What's the final
I don't
karma
think
total?
we failed.
nope.
What's the final total for karma? Because 65 was from last session.
Nope. 61 was actually last month, And then this session, the 2 sessions, it's 65.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And we don't get the 4 from the other mission.
Yep. You guys just get it together. These 2 were moderate difficulty missions, so gets you into the 4. The
Alright.
4 category.
Is on the leaderboard channel is it just the 5 of us that haven't been updated? Has everybody else been updated?
Everyone else has been updated, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, before I start the mission, I always take the previous ones to do it. Although I'll probably try and stay a little more up to date on that, but yeah. Now that I have my new system, it's a little easier for me to grab numbers rather than trying to squint.
Yay.
I wonder what has happened to me.
All right.
Yes, we will take care of you in in a private message.
Okay.
All right. Well, if everything is all good, I think I'll be going for now.
All right, have a good one.
Mhm.
Everyone, thank you for playing. I hope you enjoyed.
Nice to
Yeah.
have 2 days of fun things.
Much fun. And then I'll
What?
try and get the dates up for the next one. They should be every weekend in February, but I'll take a look at my schedule and make sure, because it's.
It was fun and painful.
Oh yeah, he took a little damage there. You might have to go to Henchman number 3 Memorial Hospital, but other than that, it's all good.
All right. See you guys.
I'm glad I could introduce
Yeah.
you to combat. That was one thing that I'm glad. But yes, take care. No, not bad at all. Definitely came up with some good stuff there.
Definitely.
Had a very interesting first battle. Those creatures are interesting. You will see them again.
He actually was
Oh,
very
boy.
enjoyable to run with.
Mm-hmm.
Would
Yep.
definitely run with
Yeah.
again.
Absolutely.
Definitely. So, good marks all around. And for everyone, too. That one was a little more of an investigative and...
Mm-hmm.
So
Fine, step
if
up.
I had not, okay, so let me ask you this. Hypothetically, if I had not gone up to the computers and actually we had left, what would have happened?
Oh, if you had tried to leave, it would have shut down no matter what.
So basically, we were pretty much destined for the fight as soon as we entered the door.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they knew you were in there before. Because it was basically a mousetrap. That was
Got it.
going in there. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why Dark Sun was clapping, because, yeah, that was
I guess.
well thought out.
I guess there wasn't any possible way that we could have gotten into the poker match.
No.
Or-
No. That was a red herring.
So,
Feeling.
so was the regulator actually supposed to be getting bribed?
No, he was actually just really good at poker.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he wasn't actually cheating or anything.
Nope. He was just really good at calling people's bluffs.
Okay.
If
that makes sense with the signal and all.
yeah, they're ghost signals. But yeah, he's actually, that character is based off a older one from the campaign I ran, the RL campaign, the double Denver omelet one I ran. He is a master interrogator, actually.
That explains it.
He interrogates mages. So yeah.
Who
Uh,
was gonna get bribed there, or can we not know that yet?
What was that?
Who was the one that was gonna get bribed?
No one's getting bribed. It was all just a trap to lure you in there for the product demo.
Okay.
Yep.
Now Trix needs to do more research.
Yeah,
I
that's
wonder how Astrid felt about this whole thing.
actually, had what happened above did not happen, you could have found out what. I mean, you can still talk to her, obviously, but she was monitoring the whole thing before Thomas went crazy. She has found something out. As has the 2 leopard twins.
Okay.
So they both
So-
know something based off that demonstration.
Sure, they're fine, even though a werewolf just transformed in front of them. I'm sure they're fine.
Yes. They know how to handle themselves. Everyone else, a little.
I might be
A few
interested in checking
nips
in with
and
her after
scratches.
the after mission report. Then
Yep, definitely. Just anything you want to do in the after mission report, go ahead, list it. I'll take care of that right away. I always look at the after mission report. And that I know it's like mission critical stuff you want to do. So,
cool.
but otherwise, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed yourselves and
Yeah.
had a fun mission. Thomas, I'll deal with you in a little bit here if you can.
Okay. Yeah.
Whenever we can. It's not super important. It's just you have a little different after mission than everyone else.
I'm pretty much free for the rest of the day, so yeah,
Okay.
whenever.
Mhm.
Perfect. Well, I'll do the news report. So if you want to pop in and see that.
Yep.
But yes, thank you everyone, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye bye. Why is my windows like shrinking all of these? But yes, that was Shadowrun for today. I hope everyone enjoyed watching. Zern, I see, found it enjoyable. That's awesome. Next ones will be February, of course. Probably be running 2 again, as usual. I'm just putting up my breaking news here, quick. If you enjoyed it, I do have the Shadowrun Discord if you are inkling to play. Otherwise, we always appreciate audience participation. It helped out our Tarathian a couple times with the Lady Luck and the fake tip. But yes, let's do the breaking news. Oops, forgot to full screen it. Ad! Freaking ads. You don't sponsor me, TurboTax. And in today's top story, Terror on the Seas, Galatia undergoing an HMHVV outbreak, this time of the lycanthrope strain. This marks the third such hotspot outbreak in the past few months, making people wonder whether or not that this is becoming a potential for terrorism activity, especially since it has been reported in several instances that the Harbingers are involved. Everyone knowing the history between the Harbingers and Galatia, where the last time they sieged the island and proceeded to have most of it sink into the ocean. There are currently several suspects in this latest of biological terror attacks, and the police assured the public that the people who are responsible for this, if any, will be caught and brought to justice. Whether or not any more will happen, local CDC guidelines are being brought out for HMHVV outbreaks, lycanthrope strain, and others, and are requesting the citizens of New York and surrounding areas to read up and make sure that you don't become affected. Up next is weather, followed by sports. All right, that was the news, short and sweet. And to talk about the thing that happened that would be the most talked about. Again, thank you everyone for popping in, showing up. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I will not be around on Monday. I will have that day off because it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and Kitty has off, so therefore I have off. And then the rest of the week will be various games and whatnot, and then we go right into Iron Pen next week. So, or the week after next. So, a lot of fun stuff happening, and we're gonna have a lot of good time. Oops, excuse me. We're gonna have some good times. But yeah, again, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great rest of the weekend. And until then, take care and have a great night. How many random phrases we purposely? Quite a few, probably. There's a reason it's in there. You should see the Loop Guru strain. That strain sucks. It's a terrible strain. But anyway, see you later. Have a great night.